Do not worry.
Hey everybody, welcome to a brand new Do Not Worry stream. I'm your host, Anthony, coming to you from the heart of Lebanon in the 09, folks. In Zoom, Kayil. Did I just dox myself to the IDF? Hello, they know where I am. They built our phones, didn't they? How's everybody doing? Welcome everybody to the live stream. We're going to be hanging out tonight. We're going to be having a good time. I tried to give Chris Kunzler as much time as I possibly could, folks. Okay. 3 hours. I was in and out of that stream. That was a pretty good time. So I figured let Chris react to it in peace. Started at 6. We gave it 3 hours. If I start any later, I'm gonna fall asleep eventually. So hello everyone. I hope you guys are doing good. Welcome to the live stream. Let me just take it. We're literally very simple, straightforward, like yesterday's episode. We're gonna be reacting to some H3 folks. Okay, we're taking shortcuts these 2 days. Okay, I'm being lazy. Lazy in terms of like I have a whole list of topics ready to go, but like the content just keeps on offering itself up. So we're going to be reacting to the H3 podcast, reacting to Chris Kunzler's conversation with Madison from Cruel World Happy Mind. They literally just ignored everything Chris Kunzler had to say. They skipped over everything he had to say, except like they made fun of him. They made fun of his like accent or stuff like that, or his last name. Just completely irrelevant stuff. They had no arguments to make against Chris. Probably because Ethan already agrees with everything that Chris has to say. Isn't that right? Before we get going, I just want to take a second to remind you guys, if you want to support the channel, feel free to do so on Patreon. We love our patrons. Excuse me, let me take a second to thank some of our lovely patrons. God-tier patrons like Ilian Mujabir, Daniel Nechle, superhero patrons like Mitochondria, Khawlan Ahmad, Pee-wee Hernan, Jordan M., blonde patrons like Dana Ahmad, Danielle Richards, Richard Fairbanks, and Nobody 99, and abductee patrons like Bat Pierogi, Jess Polido, and Dizzle McFizzle. And you guys can also support us via YouTube memberships. We are at 300 and how many members? It keeps changing. 308. Sorry guys, because sometimes when people are gifted memberships, like they expire the next day. So we were at 332 yesterday. We hit our goal of 330. Now we got to hit it again. Let's go. Let's go. So we're at 308 members. Let me take a second to thank some of our lovely members. Ooh, did someone just gift some memberships? Let's go. Jim, our beloved Mayor Jim. Let me thank members like Cooks, Erica Stills, Lil Papaya, Zoe, Iron Maiden. Sorry, wait, what? Gordy Pal, Rudy Boo, and Iron Maiden. I already thanked that. Iron Maiden, you already got it. Thank you. And Aisha, Layla Wait, the names keep scrolling up. Layla El Zelmi, I believe it was. I hope I got your name right. Someone kept. Quick, let me read another one. Ragda A. Andy Sparks, we love you all. Whether you were gifted a membership, whether you bought the membership yourself, we appreciate you. Members and patrons get one exclusive live stream per week. It's live for members and then uploaded to Patreon later on. Excuse me. All right. So I got some fun. There's some fun Michael Jackson updates, by the way, for that trailer. I don't know if we got to talk about it today. But anyways, thank you to all. If you want to support us, we love you. There's no pressure to support us. It is enough for you to like the video, like the stream. If you're watching live, like the live stream, subscribe to the channel, become a Do Not Warrior. Support us in the in the live chat. Join our Discord. The link to Discord is pinned on top of the live chat. Subscribe to my gaming channel, folks. Let me just share the link to my gaming channel, okay? I've been stuck at 1,150 something subscribers for the past like few weeks. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, okay? Can you guys help me to get to 1.16 subscribers on the gaming channel? Here, I'm sharing the link, folks. The link is in the live chat. Help me get away from this 1.15 goddamn subscriber number, folks. I hate it. I hate it. And yes, we're gonna get more Elias Haley. We're gonna get more Elias when we play some fucking Dark Souls, some South Park. It's gonna happen. But I need everyone to subscribe to the channel first. Eric 4729. Sorry, Eric 4729 sends 60 seconds. Says former H3 fan here. Really appreciating these streams. Well, Eric, thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting the channel. We love you, my man. And Jim D. Dukers, thank you so much for the 5 gifted memberships. W's in the chat for Jim. So we got 5. I'll add all the numbers up in a second, and I'll update the number right there. So with all that down, folks, all the boring... I like having some structure to the show. I like mentioning the same shit over and over again, okay? We got to pay the interns. We got to pay the crew. So I haven't called them the interns in a while. We got to pay the crew, folks. We got to pay them bills. So, yes, Ellie's for Dark Souls 2 and probably the South Park game. We're going to have a good time. Let's check the subscriptions on the gaming channel. Still that cursed number. It's okay. I forgive you all. Honk Big just gifted 1 Do Not Worry membership. Thank you so much, Honk Big. Much love. So, a little bit of context. Chris Kunzler had Madison from Cruel World Happy Mind on his stream. Was it yesterday or the day before? 2 days ago, I think, right? Let me check. Chris Kunzler, who's live right now, by the way, with Overzealots. Both friends of the show. So his conversation with Madison was 2 days ago, okay? So Ethan Klein and Hila and everyone on the H3 podcast reacted to their conversation last night while I was streaming live. I thought they were going to be doing that Friday or something, but they did it yesterday. Their members stream became a public live stream. It's like the 4th live stream they spend just covering Madison and going after Madison from Cruel World Happy Mind. So, I mean, again, they're just going after someone who's like shown to be like vulnerable and like just that, like that's it. All of the sort of harassment really got to her. So they're just like doubling down on everything. So anyways, so she had a conversation with Chris, much more productive than her conversation with the H3 podcast. Chris went over a lot of things, explained a lot of things about Palestine. I watched a decent portion of it, didn't get to watch the whole conversation because I was streaming as well and stuff like that. But anyways, here's H3 reacting to the conversation, and we're gonna be reacting. I'm gonna be pausing throughout, giving some context, some elaborating on some things. It's a 4-hour live stream, and I think they spent almost the entire live stream reacting to it. There's no way we're going to watch the whole thing, so I'm just going to start at the intro, see what they said at the beginning, and then I know they start with their reaction to the conversation at the 27-minute mark, so we're going to jump to 27 minutes, and then we're going to watch as much as we can within reason, okay? If you want to watch the full video, uninterrupted, etc., you know where to go. Go to H3, watch it over there, aka don't sue me. All right, with all that said, let's get into the video. Let me know if the audio is fine once I start streaming. And again, what they did is essentially what everyone thought they would do. They just essentially ignored everything Chris Kunzler said. They don't want to reckon with what Chris knows. They don't want to reckon with all the correct things he pointed out about Ethan and Hila throughout the stream. So literally, they just fucking skip everything Chris Kunzler says, which is fucking insane. So anyways, let's try to get through as much of this as possible. Let's speed it up to 1.25. Okay, gotta restart this. Gotta refresh it.
You get it right, but you got it wrong.
Millions of views on that.
Playback speed 1.25. Okay. Yeah, we're watching at 1.25. Eric 4729 just gifted 1 Do Not Worry membership. We're up to 7 new members today. Thank you so much, Eric. W's in the chat for Eric. Super generous. Follow an H3 fan. All right, guys, let's go. Let's start reacting to this thing. Let me turn it down so that there's no echo.
Where you going, man? Where you going?
Hello, everybody, and welcome to a special broadcast. It's Wednesday, coming at you live for everybody, not just members today. We're having another emergency broadcast. Defense League, H3 Defense League in full action here today, defending our shores, our airfield, and our water lines. I already said shores, and our land. Members, rejoice because this doesn't even come at a cost to you, my lovely dear members, because tomorrow, Thursday, we'll be doing our members episode as scheduled at the regular time. So we will still be, members will still feast, they will, but everybody else gets an extra podcast this week because, listen,
Yeah.
I'm not going to say 100% because, like, let's be real, but I really hope this is, I'm looking to never talk about this person again after this.
I mean, how many streams has it been that they've talked about her? Let's just... What did I exited the video? Oh no, new tab. Live. Jesus. Yeah, that is a lot. Holy fuck, man. So this is the first time I think they addressed her. 1, 2, 3, 4, and now 5. Holy shit. This is the 5th time they make a live stream about this person in 2 fucking weeks. 3 and 4 hour fucking videos each time. Holy shit. Yeah, when they pick a target, they really fucking go after them.
Is that fair, Dan? I hedged it a lot. Dan goes, don't say you're never going to talk about her again because you know. And I'm like, okay, fair. So maybe that's my goal, right? I mean, whether I attain that goal is...
We have Nour in the chat. What up, Nour? What up, Nour? Do you guys like the choice? Do you guys like the thumbnail? Nour's work, folks.
Obviously, something that you could tell if you're a clairvoyant, right? But I can't see the future. But if we do say history is repeats itself, then I will keep talking a lot.
Yeah,
about
like
in the future.
MMA or MML Kinska 131 says 17 hours of her is crazy. Yeah, 17 hours. Like that is an insane fucking number to just obsess over one fucking person and like harass them. Like she made 1 3-hour video. They milk the shit out of it. But that's the thing. That's the thing with H3 now. They need the views. You know what I mean? Everything's falling apart. Teddy Glow's falling apart. Teddy Fresh is falling apart. Whenever they find something that they think can get them views, they fucking hold on to it desperately and milk the living shit out of it. And while that thing is being milked, they're trying to set up the next beef, the next drama. So now that this is dying out, Ethan needs to figure out who the fuck he's going to beef with next. He's trying to beef with Dan Belzerian. He's been DMing him and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Trying to set that up for the next 3 to 4 live streams. And while that's taking place, he's setting up beef with someone else, like behind the scenes, like shitting on someone. Like who can I shit on? Then when times get tough, or like if he can't start a new beef, he dips back into the bucket of Old Faithful. You know what I mean? The old reliables. Maybe an iDubbbz episode. Maybe a Taylor Lorenz episode. And that's kind of been the pattern lately.
So Cruel World Happy Mind came on the show last week to engage in a wholesome conversation, as wholesome as possible, to discuss my issues that I had with the video she made about me. And there were a lot of them, right? We talked at length, 3.5 hours. I didn't even get to all the things I wanted to talk about, not even close, right? But we did talk about a lot, and she made a lot of concessions. You know, she cried. She seemed to really care about not being anti-Semitic and saying the right things. She cried, right? She did. And listen, it moved me. I backed off. I felt very kind and patient with her, especially when you're talking to someone who's basically called you a pedophile.
I felt kind and patient with her. I mean, okay, technically they maybe didn't like yell at her on stream, but everything they said about her before the stream and after the stream, like they were just kind and patient with her on the spot to see if she would acquiesce and say what it is they want her to say and see if she would like kiss the ring essentially. And when she refuses to do that, it just goes back to making fun of her and harassing the shit out of her. So that's how it works on the H3 podcast.
By insinuation, and the drug addict, right? So like certainly she didn't even deserve any goodwill from me. But so now she's been going out and basically taking everything back. And then she went on a show yesterday, another 3-hour show where she essentially took everything back, doubled down on everything.
So let's cut. Wait, let's.
And so I was originally planning to make a VOD, but as I was watching this last night, I was like, there'll probably be like 10 or 15 minutes of good clips about me, and they'll probably talk about something else. 3 hours. The whole time, my mouth is. I cannot fucking believe what I'm hearing.
When you guys had that first combo, I was praising you for how you handled it. I knew obviously you and Hila could have.
Someone mentioned. Okay, there's some. Does AB look a little different? I'm starting to get, and it's not fully there. It's not there, but like it's kind of headed there. If AB keeps going the way he's going. But are we starting to get Zac Efron vibes? Like, is AB doing something with his jawline,
going really hard on her. And then
with the chin.
watching this yesterday, I was like, no, come on, how are you doubling down on all this?
But then also she's acting like I blitzed her, like I forced her into a debate when she thought it was a discussion, that I treated her unfairly, and it's like, were you there? I said, I don't think she wrote the script, right, or edited the video. Were you even?
Okay, we're gonna skip to 27 minutes, which is when they start reacting to the video, to the conversation.
The fuck are you talking about? This whole thing, we wouldn't even be here if Frogan never tweeted that. We've done the butterfly effect, and
The domino.
it's crazy the ripple effects from that tweet she made.
Ethan, wake up.
It kills me that it was someone from Dearborn.
It's okay. You know what I mean? It could
Let's keep going.
Anywhere. But anyway, what a disgusting fucking piece of shit she is. So moving on to the new content now, and I don't
You
think
didn't really
I
go-
don't
like,
think
what-
I can start.
Which is too bad. Like, AB's a good-looking guy. You know?
Even with timestamps, because it's all so infuriating. Well, so where do they start talking about me?
You'll never get through without timestamps.
Well, hold on. Where does she start talking about? Because I know the first 10 minutes is like nonstop thrill ride.
Ooh.
Let's see. So you're talking about other shit, right?
Okay, Maki's here. That means that they're done eating. That means I can let Nata. I have to separate them to eat. Maki, go. Don't walk on the keyboard and stuff. Maki's here, folks. Hey, Maki. All right, I'll be right back. I just got to get Nata out of the kitchen. Oh, Maki did not want to hang around, did he? We'll bring him back. We'll bring him. He'll be back. ZTK 3506 sends $5 says much love from a Lebanese in Australia, a former H3H3 fan that discovered DNW. Thank you for always speaking up for your people. Holy, let's fucking go. Yeah, Australia, for those of you who don't know, Australia has a massive Lebanese population, like a massive, like half of us fucking left Lebanon and went to Australia. Fucking shout out ZTK. Thank you so much for the dono. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here tonight in the live stream. Jim, Maki and Nata money. Jim, they appreciate you very much. Okay, every time they have dinner, I remind them that Mayor Jim is sending them generous donations so that they can have their lunch and dinner. And love pancakes, waffles. Wait, what's your full name? Loves pancakes, waffles, 983 Aleja sends a very generous $5 dono with no message. Why didn't you send anything? Thank you so much for the generous dono. I wish you said something. We love you so much. Feel free to respond to that. Pancakes better than waffles. I agree. Pancakes are better than waffles. I've been having Demi makes the best pancakes. We've been having some really good pancakes lately. Okay. Thank you so much, everyone, for the donos. Maki will be back, I'm sure. All right. Back to the video.
Now, right? Now, I know a lot of you guys have trouble listening to Chris Kunzler and don't...
Kunzler, you get it? His name is Chris Kunzler. It sounds like Kunzler. So, like, Chris, that's what's sad. Chris Kunzler comes fucking armed with knowledge, with facts, well-read, gentleman. You know what I'm saying? Like, I always like to joke that he knows more about the Middle East than I do, and I'm an Arab. So, and Ethan comes with Chris Kunzler. Very nice. So this will set the tone for the rest of the conversation. This is going to set the tone for the rest of their reaction. This tells you everything you need to know about how Ethan is going to treat the subject at hand. And again, Ethan is only willing to have conversations with people he feels like he can bully. I mean, to be honest, including myself, they were more than happy to have me on when they thought that I could be someone that they could easily dunk on. You know what I'm saying? But when I made it a little more complicated for them by being like, hey, drop the lawsuits and I'm happy to come on, all of a sudden, it's a no. Or when I made it clear that I'm like going to challenge Ethan and not just going there to like capitulate, also, I think, you know, they lose interest. You know what I'm saying? If they feel like they can just bully the shit out of you, they lose interest. And they know they can't bully Chris. They know if they bring Chris on, he's going to expose how wrong Ethan and Hila are. He's going to expose how much of how like Zionist they are when they say the shit that they've been saying for the past 2 years, and when they try to justify the things that they try to justify. Again, to me, the biggest thing is when they say that Jews must outnumber Palestinians in Israel, or else if the Palestinians outnumber the Jews, then it's game over for the Jews. They're going to kill all of them. So that's why they need to, you know, they need to remain in Gaza. They need to remain in the West Bank. They can't expand. Palestinians don't have the right to return to their land in Palestine. You know what I mean? So to me, that's Zionism 101. That's the only thing we even need to argue about.
Worry, I've watched this, and no offense to Chris, but he doesn't really have anything interesting to say. So in the interest of sparing us all,
no offense to Chris, he doesn't have anything interesting to say. Literally. So any point of criticism that Ethan has no answer to, he's literally just going to skip over. And this is why he doesn't want Chris Kunzler on his show, because he's going to own the shit out of him, man. He's going to embarrass the living fuck out of Ethan and Hila and the entire podcast. And Chris doesn't even have like a soft spot for these people. He doesn't give a shit about Ethan or Hila. So he's like, dude, he's going to go there. No kitty gloves. Doesn't give a shit.
I'm going to just skip over what he has to say. So don't worry about that one there, guys. We're on top of it. No offense to Chris, but he doesn't really have anything interesting to say. So in the interest of sparing us all, I'm going to just skip over what he has to say. So don't worry about that one there, guys. We're on top of it.
And the way he says it, he's like so fucking dismissive, just trying to be a little bitch about it. Ethan, be a fucking man. Anytime someone makes some extremely poignant criticisms about Ethan, he refuses to reckon with those videos or watch those videos on his stream. Amon Animations, fucking incredible takedown of Ethan. No mention of it except for like one Instagram story calling him an anti-Semite. He does not react to Chris Kunzler. The first ever video that I made about H3 that was extreme, that we reacted to parts of again yesterday, that was extremely measured, extremely like done in extreme, purely good faith. I was speaking to them like as a friend, etc. Refusal to ever talk about that thing. They only ever wanted to react to me once I said that hummus was Lebanese and I said that Israelis were appropriating Arab culture and Arab food, and they wanted to call me an anti-Semite. So they only react to people when it's convenient to them. Yeah, they're just gonna literally. He's being just so dismissive and so insulting.
Really surprised by the fact that they're.
And yeah, as La Plume Mobile says, such a coward, and he is. Where are you watching from, La Plume?
Would be any sort of confusion on Palestine or any.
Can you just where they start talking about me? I mean, I could do the timestamps, and then there's probably gonna be some parts that I recall that maybe aren't. Like the. All right. What about the rabbi story?
Really
That's in
do
here.
I'm like, well,
okay.
Actually,
all right, so
since that video, there's been a lot.
So this is she's doubling down on the blackface accusation. When she called in, I showed her definitively. Or wait, did I even? I was like, here's me in a charcoal face mask video called the Black Challenge. Okay. Now, get a load of this shit.
Defending his black, who didn't do a lot of research. I'm like, yeah, I agree with you. But on the other side, when they talk about Ethan's blackface and they're like, well, they're sort of defending his blackface and saying, well, you didn't look at our side of things and how he didn't really do that. I'm like, well, actually,
you didn't look at our side of things, like he didn't actually even do it. Well, that's, yeah, it's something you should consider.
Since that video, there's been a lot more instances of their blackface.
But so this is just a material lie. I have never done blackface in my life. And the only time people point to is that video. And it's recorded. Now she's telling people.
So that's not entirely accurate. And I actually have someone on Twitter that I just saw for the first time. What's her name? Let me open up. I got a few tweets to open. Christy Page, UK, or Page Christy, UK. You guys know who that is? Apparently she's been keeping tabs on Ethan's. Like I've never talked about Ethan's blackface. Maybe a couple of times I've referenced that like he's done blackface in the past, like maybe once or twice. It's not something I focus on too much. Again, my goal has always been like the Zionism stuff, but like the charcoal mask that they talk about. I mean, what is the purpose of putting on a charcoal mask on video and calling it the Black challenge or blackface or whatever they called it, black challenge. What are you doing? Oh, we have this black mask on our face. What it makes us like, what's the point of the video? Why are you doing it? Like, what is the subliminal message to this? So she's keeping tabs. She's like, nah, everyone is just dragging it now. How on earth can anybody consider this blackface? She's kind of making fun of them. Let's see what they say.
Straight Looney Tuning it. 1950s Looney Tunes. This isn't blackface, guys. I don't care what you say. This is an actual fucking product to clean your skin. You guys are bigots and racists for putting these racists.
Yeah, so that's a tweet that Ethan put out apparently in 2014. I think that was him on a beach in like Israel or something. I'm not sure, with a bunch of mud on him. And he shares this and says, when she says she only dates black guys. So there's evidence of Ethan using pictures of him covered in some sort of black substance, whether it's mud, whether it's makeup, and making a black joke out of it. Okay, now look, I don't think Ethan is like an anti-black person. I don't think Ethan is like a racist person, but like this is a racist joke. This is like something that he should apologize for, and I do think he says that like this isn't something that he would do again today. Granted, I'm not sitting here and claiming that Ethan is like necessarily a racist person, but like these are definitely instances that count as doing blackface. Okay, maybe not if he's covering himself in mud at the beach. That has like some fucking skin purposes and stuff. Okay, you get some fucking benefits, okay, from doing that. It's like a facial treatment. I get it. But then using that photo and saying when she says she only dates black guys, now that's a little different. And then given that context, when you're out here doing a charcoal challenge, then this adds a little bit of extra spice to your charcoal challenge, and it makes people think twice when you say, I've never done blackface. And then when you treat it the way you're treating it right now, listen to how they're talking about it.
Straight Looney Tuning it. 1950s Looney Tunes.
Yeah, like what's funny about this? Like, oh no, we have like, what's the joke here? Oh, we did the blackface challenge. We did the black mask challenge. What's the joke? And then you look at it. Look at how we look. We look so black. So how does that not automatically count as blackface? And it's fine. You just fucking apologize for it. This happened what, fucking 10 years ago? But like they just want to double down.
This isn't blackface, guys. I don't care what you say. This is an actual fucking product to clean your skin. You guys.
Again, this is a tweet from Ethan in 2014 when she says she only dates black guys. That's him. And granted, this is a photo of him with like mud from like a beach or something.
Are bigots and racists for putting these racist remarks in your head. This is an actual product from.
And like he's saying this sarcastically, like the way he's saying it. Look at that, like
blackface, guys. I don't care what you say. This is an actual fucking product to clean your skin. You guys are bigots and racists for putting these racist remarks in your head. This is an actual product from China used to cleanse your skin, and that's the purpose we're using it. If you guys want to make this a racially charged issue, that's between you and yourself. Okay?
So he's saying it in a very sarcastic way. He's being very dismissive. You could say he's joking around and it's for the sake of comedy. Sure. Again, you want to do a charcoal mask? Do it off camera, I guess. You know what I mean? And I mean, sure, maybe it's sad. Like, you could make the argument, like, are people not allowed to wear black face masks on camera because it could be interpreted as racist? I guess so. Maybe. Okay? Or especially when you're doing it the way you're doing it, with the context of you being at the beach fucking joking about this already, so.
Okay.
Who said anything about a racial?
I know what they're thinking. I know what you're thinking when you look at me. I can see it in your eyes. You don't act like.
Not in our channel. We don't do that kind of bullshit. Okay, now we.
Look at Dad's face.
Blackface, perfectly politically correct and acceptable.
It's not racist. It's facial. It's face care. Why does everyone think instantly that it's racist?
Well, you know.
And like, why are they wearing hoodies? Why is he wearing a hoodie? Like, what the fuck?
It's perfectly politically correct and acceptable.
It's not racist. It's facial. It's.
And his dad called it blackface. Like, his dad just called it for what it is. Good old Gary Klein.
Okay, now we.
Look at Dad's face.
Blackface, perfectly politically correct and acceptable.
It's not racist. It's facial. It's face care. Why does everyone think instantly that it's racist?
Well, you know.
And like they think it's a funny, like, oh, but it's not racist. It's face care. It's legal blackface. This is acceptable blackface. I didn't make this product. It's a product. Look, it's from China. We didn't make it. There's not, like, we're just putting it on our faces. We're just getting a facial treatment. Like, we know what you're doing, man. We know what you're doing. We're not fucking stupid. And you're fucking old as shit when you're doing this. Like, your hair's already fucking gray here, man. Okay, I'm not trying to shame you, but like, you know what you're doing. You're a fucking adult. I'm 35, bro. How old are you here? 30 something? Grow the fuck up. Just own up to your fucking. And Ethan owns up to his mistakes, and I'm sure. Look, I'm sure. Again, he wouldn't do this, but like trying to call this not blackface. This was blackface. I'm sorry. There's more instances. Again, so yeah, this is the joke that Ethan made when she says she only dates black guys. Ethan tweeted this out. Him fuck himself, man. Okay. And Paige Christie says the wild thing is he knew what he was doing. That's why people call it blackface. Context: I'm the Ethan historian. Don't try me. I trust you, lady. Paige Christie, UK on IG. We trust you. Shit. And this is an example of Hila. I don't remember what the full context is, but yeah, they did like a makeup challenge, and she just made herself look brown. So again, what is the context of doing this? You're putting all this dark makeup on yourself, and you're looking like a darker skinned person. What is it but some form of blackface? I don't know. Anyways, so that's just to add some context and to defend Madison on what she's saying about the blackface. So, yep.
He can't stop doing blackface. Yeah, if you thought that was the worst example, see what I could have showed you all the other dozen times when Ethan's just showing up on a show in blackface all the time. Material, fucking outright, full fabrication, 100% defamatory, wholesale made up. It's unreal.
Well, I love how she throws it out there, but offers no examples at all. Just throws it out there like it's accepted fact. Like, of course, he does blackface all the time.
That's
Artful Decadence, our beloved moderator, adds some interesting context. She says they used the mask like it was blackface. Normally, you would do problem areas like forehead, nose, and chin. So you're not even supposed to use the mask, I guess, all over your face, but they're just like covering their entire faces with that.
What's so sinister about the way they do this?
Stop lying?
That's me. That I'm so fucking dark viber. I'm so dark viber coded today. It's crazy.
Won't
stop lying.
And I don't understand
why won't you stop lying about me?
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
You are a monster. You will always be a fucking monster.
He's spitting.
Please stop lying.
He's spitting. He is. I know exactly how he feels.
Stop lying. With you.
I just have to.
When they talk about Ethan's blackface,
Wait,
and
real
they're
quick,
like, well,
side note. I just have to. This was a public discussion on the show that you guys were telling me about while I was out about who could scream the loudest, right?
Yes. That's happening on Monday.
Next Monday?
Yeah, Harley's coming next week.
Okay, so I just want to publicly.
Ooh, Harley Mornstein coming on the show, folks. Good old fun collaborations on the H3 podcast. Harley from Epic Mealtime. Remember him?
State my intention to participate.
Also, someone who denies the genocide in Gaza, who's like, there are many definitions for a genocide. The guy who denies the famine in Gaza and who says that, like, what, Hamas is responsible for, like, stealing the trucks. Yeah, that guy, Harley, the genocide denying, famine denying Harley Mornstein is coming to the H3 podcast on Monday. We're going to do a fun screaming challenge together.
And win this competition.
That's fine. You can state your intention.
Okay, I'm just
going to state your victory.
I want the public to know that.
Fuck you.
Why?
I will be participating in the competition. And
Well, that's great.
I'll leave it at that.
Dan feels very confident about it. And listen, the more the merrier, I say. But yeah, Harley's going to be here on Monday.
Nice.
And actually, Rich
That's right, MMA. Harley also did blackface, apparently.
will be here on Monday. And maybe,
Right.
who knows, maybe he's hiding some pipes.
He's got some pipes.
You
Oh,
know?
for sure.
So this is going to be a very exciting Monday episode of us just screaming.
Fuck you.
The Dark Viper special.
I spent 4 days of my life trying to get you to do that.
Yeah.
they're sort of defending his blackface and saying, well, you didn't
They're
look
not
at...
defending it. They're saying it didn't happen because it didn't. Like, that's a fucked up way to even characterize my audience. Nobody's defending blackface.
Stop lying.
Stop lying!
4 days.
our side of things and how he didn't really do that. I'm like, well, actually, since that video, there's been a lot more instances of their blackface.
But how can you just lie like that? It's just full.
But like, is she lying? We just looked at 3 examples. We just saw 3 examples of blackface. Ooh, we got a special guest. We got Nata. Oh, she just ran across. Don't you chew that HDMI cable behind the screen, Nata. That's what she likes to do. They like chewing on that HDMI cable.
Wholesale made up. And by the way, if there's so many great examples of me in blackface, why did the only one example you included was me with a charcoal face mask on? Right? You could have included a much better one that wasn't even debatable. Where are they?
Black.
It's crazy, dude. It's just evil. It's like malicious, bad faith. This is just evil. And I've never seen anything like this where people are just coming and just outright like world building at this point. Especially after I've already had a civil conversation with her and kind of tried my best to explain this to her in a civil and patient manner. Like, what the fuck was the point of that entire call?
Well, that was from.
We got Harley Bornstein doing blackface. I forgot about that picture, man. Here he is as Shaquille O'Neal. Friend of the show, Harley Bornstein. Oh my god, that's so bad, dude. Kelly Morales sends $2 just to be supportive in the live chat. Thank you so much, Kelly Morales, for the dono. Much love. Damn, this is so fucked up, man. How is that okay? Like, what year was this, man? Just open the photo. Just open the photo. No, not the whole video. Oh, my big Halloween costume regret. Okay, look, at least he says he regrets it. Let's be fair. He talks about regretting it. Let's give the man some credit. But, I mean, you still fucking wore this thing, man. Jesus. Sorry, let's zoom in a little bit. What the fuck, man? That's fucking crazy, man. Like, the commitment. He didn't just do the face, dude. He blackfaced his whole body, man. He painted his whole body. Everything. Bald cap and everything. Jesus, man. Holy shit. That he committed to the bit. He fucking heard someone say commit to the bit, and he took it to the bank.
What up, dudes? Welcome back to the podcast.
Oh, that's a whole new thing. All right, let's go back.
The snark, obviously. They put out a compilation of just from that video, basically, from what I'm saying. And then, like, when you did the boy band thing,
No, you see, even like,
she's doing
people
the same
don't
thing.
even try to argue that, right?
Yeah. She's doing the same thing. She's taking her sources from this.
Well, show it then, if it's so compelling. The reason you don't show it is because you look dumb as fuck if you try to argue that me with a spray tan trying to pretend like I was in a 90s boy band is me doing blackface. You would look pathetic if you tried to make that argument. So instead, you lightly allude to it. Like, you had all these great, incredible examples, but you didn't include it just out of because you wanted to be fair to me or something.
Come to view, and I could have provided a lot more of that. Or same thing with
how fair and kind is she? I'm so grateful you didn't include all the various.
I mean, he's just going after like the references to blackface. He's not he's not letting Chris say a fucking peep about the genocide, about why Ethan and Hila are Zionists. Like, he's completely just skipping over the topic, going over the most shallow talking points. He's angry that she's talking about the blackface, and now he's spending God knows how many minutes just focusing on that instead of actually being challenged on the issue at hand and the reason why, you know, Hila can't launch a makeup brand. The reason why Teddy Fresh sales are down. The reason why Teddy Glow is probably not going to be the success it would have been 3 years ago. Okay, the reason why they're struggling to get 500,000 to 600,000 views on their episode when they used to get over 1 million. All the things we've talked about. Refusal to reckon with anything. Just don't give a fuck. They just want to do the same thing over and over again. That's it. They just want to be pariahs at this point. They like it. They like the self-victimization. Oh, poor us. No one wants to support us except our fans, please. Like, guilt tripping their fans into buying like fucking 6 orders of Teddy Glow. Like, it's just like they want their their dwindling supporters who are, I'm guessing, mostly male at this point. It's at least 50-50 male. You know, you got the Nick DeOreo fans in there. You know what I mean? They want Nick DeOreo to order a bunch of concealer, 7 concealers.
Examples of blackface.
You know, me not doing enough research. I agree. I could have researched the entire Snark lawsuit and gone into how Ethan has continually harassed.
Yeah. Why don't you do that? Do your fucking job. Yeah. Do the research. Do what your job is. You made a 3-hour documentary.
I'm sorry, bro, it's no one's job to have to read through your dumbass fucking frivolous lawsuits. Like, that's why I kind of refuse to engage with all of the lawsuit content and stuff like that. Oh, the lawsuits have been released. Let's go read through them line by line. Like, that's what he wants. He wants to make content out of this. These lawsuits are purely out of spite, revenge, and in a weird way, fucking content. Like, he sees this as like a year-long investment of content that he made. Like, I'm spending money on those lawsuits, but at least I can have like a Frogan lawsuit episode. I can have a Denim's fucking lawsuit episode, or like updates on the lawsuit. You think he actually lost money by them reacting to his fucking content nuke or whatever the fuck it was? Jim D. Duker sends a generous $5 dono. Ooh. Lost the chat. 1 second. Refreshing. Says it's not blackface. It's testing their makeup palette. Exactly. That's a good one. Hey, it's a good thing we don't have any leaked photos of like their models trying anything like that. I mean, look, do they even have like dark colors on their new color palette? It all looked very platinum-y pink and blue and stuff like that.
She's like, yeah, I could have done more research into this fat lawsuit he's into. But instead of doing that...
By the way, shout out to Brittany Simon. Shout out to Brittany Simon. They were reacting to our yesterday's live stream, the stream that I did yesterday, reacting to Ethan and Hila, complaining that no one's wanting to interact with them anymore. And she did call out a couple of things. I told you guys that it's okay to make fun of people's physical appearance in the comments. I take that back, and I was just making fun of AB's physical appearance, actually. I should stop doing that. Also, we're going to, I was saying, hey, ladies, give me your opinion on the makeup, as if there are men that don't want to wear makeup. So if there are any gentlemen in the chat that want to wear makeup, you should also, or even if you don't want to wear makeup, just fucking everybody can give their opinion on the makeup. I should not be making generalizations. Let's go. We live, we learn, and we grow.
I'm just going to report the most like, the most shallow, one-sided, insane recounting of what's actually happening. Yes, dude, I'm begging you, please do research. Holy fuck, dude.
The snark moderators, gone after them, tried to sue them, tried to get them to, subpoena their information so that he could somehow link them to the people that he's
somehow link. Just read the fucking filing, bozo. You do research. She's like, yeah, you're lucky I didn't actually do research. That's what she said. You know what? You're lucky I didn't do research for this video. Guys.
Here's Brittany Simon's. I put Brittany Simon's YouTube link in the live chat if you guys want to go support her. Friend of the show. Very forgiving of my many mistakes, so that's always nice. You know, someone who offers us grace. We love having friends on the show. We love good partnerships. Let's go.
But nothing happens. I genuinely, I'm watching this at home. I'm just like this for 3 hours.
In that position the whole time?
Yeah, it's between this and this and this.
Doing a lawsuit for copyright infringement.
Why?
Denim's Casey-tron,
Why?
Frogan. I could have gone into that as well.
You should have.
He refuses to let any of that go.
You should have done that. That would have been a great thing for a researcher doing a fucking 3-hour documentary on. You think that you would look into like the biggest thing happening in my world right now, right? Why wouldn't you do that? Because you're lazy and bad and dumb?
Jim sends $5 and says, W's for Anthony accepting Brittany's criticism. Thank you, Jim. I feel bad. I wanted to send her a super chat, but I was on my phone, so I could. For some reason, I can't send super chats on my fucking phone. I have to get on my laptop or on the desktop. It's fucking annoying. Some of you guys express that sometimes when you're using tablets or something. I feel you, man. It's like, I want to support my creators that I like on the go. Why do I have to be in front of a desktop or a laptop to do that? So I could not show support during her live stream, so I felt kind of bad. Okay, I like to pay it forward. You guys are generous with me. I want to be generous with other creators that I love and support. Build this nice little community of love and support.
And you're just doing this as a cash grab and you don't actually give a single fuck about the reporting you do?
Yeah, I only knew, like, Jim D. Dukers introduced me to Brittany. Like, thank you for doing that, Jim.
Like, you don't care about your content at all. You don't even know anything about me.
I could have done a lot more research in that aspect. And so I think that
She's so stupid. She's literally like, you're so lucky I didn't research things. But that's just an insult to you. That's all it is, man.
Woodward, Bernstein, Lorenz, Cruel World.
Yeah, it's a continuum.
It's Watergate, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Agree with them on the other side of things. And
by the way, I noticed she's covered her fucking nasty cum-stained chair.
What?
You had the decency to do that for Chris, huh?
I don't know, man. Something weird about hearing 3 or 4 men just laughing about this other woman, this mom, by the way, you know what I mean? Laughing about her cum-stained couch. Something about that just seems kind of gross and inappropriate. And here, like, when you hear who laughs out loud to this joke, it's just mainly like a bunch of dudes. That would not make me feel comfortable. Like, okay, you can disagree with her content, my man. You know what I mean?
Fucking nasty cum-stained chair.
What?
You had the decency to do that for Chris, huh? You came out full force with your nasty ass stained chair to distract everybody.
Wait, our girl Brittany's Assyrian as well? Wait, Brittany is Assyrian? That's crazy. Yeah, she is a younger woman, right? She's in like her 20s and Ethan is 40.
Stained chair.
It's a continuum.
It's Watergate, dude.
Mm-hmm.
agree with them on the other side of things. And
by the way, I noticed she's covered her fucking nasty cum-stained chair.
What?
You had the decency to do that for...
Yeah, all the bros fucking high-fiving in the back. You got Dan, you got Zach. Who else is laughing? Nate, Tom, Ward. Like, fuck yeah, man. Cum stains. Hell yeah, let's go.
For
Funny.
Chris, huh? You came out full force with your nasty
Sound
ass
effects. Ooh,
stain.
Zach with the sound effects as well. As if Ethan's incel male audience needs more of that encouragement. You know what I mean? Like, cum stain jokes, squirt sounds, giving them ideas of how to harass her online.
Share to distract everybody. Disgusting.
And a lot of times when they say things like, "Oh, he's apologized for his slurs," where are those apologies?
That's your job. Your job is to look and find them. Don't ask me where they are. You're the one making the accusations. You're the one making a 3-hour documentary. You're the one saying that you're unbiased and that you like research.
Okay, look, but you know what we can't find? We really can't find those Hila apologies for like her comments about like the IDF and stuff. Like, where's Hila's apology for her raid in Ramallah? Should we find that one? Because we've tried to find it. It doesn't exist, Ethan.
Why the fuck are you asking Chris Kunzler after?
You guys get it? Kunzler, Chris Kunzler. He called him Kunzler earlier, and now it's Chris Kunzler. That's all he can say about Chris. Just make fun of his name. I'm Millhouse. I mean, they call me unhinged and crazy and stuff like that because of the, you know, the Israelis running for their lives.
You already put out the video. Where are the apologies?
Stop lying!
That's your job!
Please stop lying!
Do you see? What the fuck is this?
Fuck you!
It's very dumb.
What is wrong with you?
And if you go to the comments, they loved doing blackface.
Oh my god.
Oh,
that's my favorite thing. So many times, just every day, I show up in blackface.
They loved it. All caps, baby.
Why are these people so obsessed with me? Like, I'm not even, like, even if all this shit's true, it's like, I'm not the worst person in the world, okay? There's way worse people happening right now. Why this obsession? Well, I know why. It's because it's not about Palestine or any of that shit. It's just, it's literally, the more I look into it, it's less Trisha fans and it's more Hassan fans. And I'll probably have more information on that coming up.
Oh, sorry about that, folks. Jim D. Duker sends $2 and says, Anthony, you are definitely hinged. I am, right? I'm not unhinged. Not anymore. I used to be they can think whatever they want. I did seem pretty unhinged at that moment. I mean, I'll tell you myself. But again, like that, honestly, when we filmed that episode, our show was still like strictly for like Lebanese people, man. You think I thought anyone outside of Lebanon was going to see that video? Like they went back, whoever saw that, like went back a while, you know what I mean, and found that video, because that was still when the show was just exclusively for a Lebanese audience. And I mean, let me tell you, the whole world was like fucking celebrating what was happening, man. Like, let's not fucking kid ourselves. Holy shit, you know what I mean? Not like, again, no one got hurt in that fucking attack. Just seeing people feel a little bit of, you know, a tiny bit of fear. A small percentage of what they've instilled upon innocent women and children month after month, brutally murdering the shit out of them day after day. So seeing them running in fear after a rightful retaliation, by the way, by the Iranian government, after the Israelis bombed the Iranian consulate in Syria, murdering high-ranking generals. You know, I regret that I had to feel that way. You know what I mean? But you want to bomb innocent people? And then you want me to feel bad for the country that is bombing the innocent people when someone like retaliates? Well, why don't they feel bad? Oh shit, I wonder why. I wonder why I don't feel sympathy for a population whose #1 song on the Billboard's 100 is a song that calls Palestinian like rats. You know what I'm saying?
But
should we listen to that? Let's just Google it. What was it called again? Israeli song, top of the charts, Gaza. What was that shit fucking called? Harbu Darbu. I don't want to get copyrighted for this shit, but Harbu Darbu with lyrics. Look at this shit. That was the #1 song on the Israeli Billboard, like, whatever, you know what I mean? Okay, this got no lyrics. Let's put it with lyrics. English subs. We've watched this before on stream.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Bunch of rats, fuckers, coming out of the hole. That's how we're starting with the lyrics. Let me just get myself a little bit up here, you know what I'm saying? Bunch of rats, fuckers, coming out of the hole. This was the #1 song in Israel. And then you remember the social media trends of Israelis pretending to be Palestinians under the rubble, all that sort of thing. #1 trend on Israeli TikTok. Why is he not upset? Oh no. Trying to intimidate us, you fools. Take my word for it. Won't be forgiveness. Who are you thinking you can come here and yell free Palestine? Tch, spits, you sons of Amalek. We're going biblical, folks. Whoop, destruction. Left, right, left. See how the whole country is in uniform from the Galil to the Eilat. Male soldiers, female soldiers, Duv Divan, Magav, Zabr Eire, because Immak, Ubarder Eire, Yakor, Khada, Masmis Ya Zabr. Sorry, I improvised a few words there. We brought the whole army upon you and swear there will be no forgiveness. Tfih spits, you sons of Amalek. Again, this was not... Can you imagine if, like, the #1 trending song in Lebanon was like an anti-Israeli fucking song? Can you imagine how fucking crazy it would be if you turn on the radio and it's like a fucking warmongering song calling other people rats, pieces of shit, sons of Amalek, people that deserve nothing but like our disregard and death and destruction, and like spit, we spit on you? Can you fucking imagine that? What kind of population fucking does sick shit like that? You know what I'm saying? Israel social media trend, Gaza. You know? Where are they? How about these fucking sick fucks? Remember these sick fucks? Yeah, we do. That is what Israel represents to most people at this point. So, yeah, I'm sorry. When I see footage of Israelis, you know, running for their lives from drones when I knew none of them were harmed, you know what I mean? There's a little bit of, you know, I like, fuck around and find out. You know? These are the people. Was it 90% of them think that what the IDF is doing in Gaza is fine? And I need to feel... They're literally building a wall within Lebanon right now, my own country right now. They're building a wall within our border. They've just invaded a tiny part of, like, the Lebanese border. That's how it starts. They're building a wall right fucking now. They're bombing South Lebanon every single fucking day. Fuck Israel. كيلو قيرة يا اخوات الشرموطة. قيرة بأمكن كلكن. قيرة بالشعب الزب. Motherfuckers. But anyways, back to the video.
But that's what it is, essentially.
Avery Armad says, fuck her, dude. Really grinds my gears when white people weaponize like legit shit I deal with. And ends up indirectly trivializing it and makes it easier for actual bigots to dismiss it. I was about to say she's mistaken the boy band shit for blackface. Bro, I want to scream. You know what's as bad as blackface? People like her, Avery says.
Dude, that's a great point, Avery. And it's like, yeah, why even make that fucking argument? Talk about people that actually do blackface, not someone who did a comedy skit with a deep tan from a fucking 90s boy band. What the hell, dude?
Wait, one sec. Country Karl Marx says, I mean, you thought the dog collar thing was real, pretty unhinged. We're still on that. Country Karl Marx, my man, if you're watching, or lady, you need to get your head out of your own fucking ass. Dumb fuck. All right, back to the show.
To see clips of those. I would like to see those extensive clips, because just saying a comment of, oh, he's apologized. Where are they?
Look for it! Can't you stop lying?
4 days!
4 days! I'm just going to play Dark Viper sound bites.
What is wrong with you? You are a monster. And you will always be a fucking monster. Why can you not stop lying? Please stop lying! I spent 4 days of my life trying to get you to do that. No!
No, I love him.
He would win that scream contest.
Oh shit! Maybe he'll fly out. Dark Viper.
That's like he definitely deserves the timeout, but like I love calling these fucking idiots out. Like, don't fucking get me started on that fucking topic. Just fucking don't mention it again. Trust me, you don't want to talk about it. So just shut the fuck up. Stop being so fucking annoying. I said one thing, one fucking thing. I'm not even fucking talking about it anymore. Why do you want me to talk about it, you dumb fucking idiot? Just ban this fucker from the chat. Not even no timeout. Hide user on channel. Go make a new fucking account and resubscribe to the channel and fucking chat in the live chat. Fucking piece of shit idiot. Let's have some fun, guys. I just, no patience for these fuckers.
Burn his tank top, stinky armpits.
Seen it. I haven't seen an extensive clip. And a lot of those are hidden. Sorry, I was gonna say a lot of those are hidden behind.
What do you say? If you did, I'll shut up right now. If you did what? Oh, did you apologize for what, you dumb fucking idiot? Just fuck off. Didn't I remove him from the channel? Go create a new account and resubscribe to the channel, dumb fuck.
Behind membership platforms. So
that's another insane fucking wholesale made up lie.
I want to peek at the removed messages. I have to.
I have never put anything serious behind a paywall. All this is just playing Mario Kart and dumb shit like that. And doing like what? She said.
Where are they? I haven't seen it. I haven't seen an extensive clip. And a lot of those are hidden. Sorry, I was gonna say a lot of those are hidden.
Guys, I'm gonna start treating my chat like Hassan treats his chat from time to time. Someone fucking gets out of line, you fuck off. Do I work for you, Ana Mozzaf Bayak? Do I work for you, you stupid fucker? Go play with your dick. Go do something useful. I don't know. Just get the fuck out of here. Jesus, it feels good to yell at some of you sometimes. I'll fucking say that. You know what I mean? I won't check Reddit. That's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. I'll never get on Reddit again. But I'ma yell at some of you motherfuckers. That's fun.
Behind membership platforms. So if you that's where I think the echo chamber happens, where
we talk about having
everything's
sex
hidden
with
behind a
robots
paywall.
on
And if he
Members
wants
episode.
to have something that's accessible for people for research, it should be available for all. Instead, he's creating more of an echo chamber.
Dizzle McFizzle sending a generous $10 dono. Dizzle, why are you doing that? Says, listen up, player. I'm going to need you to stop being so handsome. Your beard game is strong today. Thank you, Dizzle. This is reaching about the level that I need to try to maintain. You know what I mean? It shouldn't get any longer than this. Longer than this becomes a bit of a cumbersome issue. But this is a nice level of beard. I do agree. Thank you, Dizzle. Making me feel good right now. Let's go. Beard compliments. Okay, let me get back into focus. Sorry. That annoying fucking chatter. What are they saying? Look, let's be honest. We're not watching the best conversation in the world right now. Like, the greatest content. It's kind of all over the place. But back in focus. Let's go.
Where he thinks that his audience thinks one narrative because it's all hidden behind a paywall and
what
not
the
accessible.
fuck are you talking about? What is she talking about?
It makes perfect sense.
Actually,
you only want.
So she's saying that his apologies are hidden behind paywalls. We can skip this part. Ooh, Tom Ward. Let's skip him. Zach. Let's skip him. AB. Let's skip him. Okay, back to this guy.
Say what?
Nothing.
I've never heard anyone say this. It has zero basis in reality. It is a complete fabrication. I've never made a serious content behind a paywall ever.
But hold on real quick. If she was a serious researcher, she could spend $5 and go see what's behind the paywall.
That's a great point. And she kind of makes it, she says something really funny coming up where she's like, she addresses that.
See, yeah.
Here, let me spend no money. When has anyone ever made a fucking public apology privately behind a paywall? Ever in the history of anything?
Yeah.
Has it ever happened?
I think I do.
There was
Cody Ko
somebody, I
did
forgot
something
who.
like that, I think,
Really?
recently, which we made fun of him
Oh, it was
for.
Cody Ko, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Cody Ko.
Cody Ko made a paywall apology.
No, wasn't it just on his side channel?
I recall it being paid.
No, he had a post, like it was behind a paywall.
Artful, don't worry. It's all in good fun.
It was a post where he apologized.
Maybe,
for
yeah.
Paz, hello. All the mods. Bless you for W's in the chat for the mods, folks. Hardworking. They're just out here for the love of the game. Bless them. So let's show some appreciation for the lovely mods. We got Maki asking to come back into the room. Let's see if he's gonna do what we want him to do. Let's cut to the camera. Okay, Makuki, clear path to the blankie. Are you gonna jump on the blankie? Oh, there we go. We got a Maki appearance, folks. We got a little Makuki appearance. on his favorite blankie. Oh, look at that. Good little close-up into the biscuits. That's a good fucking shot. He got into the frame. You little diva. You know what the audience wants. You know what the people want. Look at that. Oh, you're making it all nice and cozy. He is going to drool like a motherfucker, guys. He is a drooler. Maki is a drooler. As soon as his face touches that blankie, it's game over. There's a little puddle that's going to form right there. You handsome boy. You handsome little boy. No, stay. Don't go anywhere. I see Nata. We also have Nata in the room playing behind the curtain, so is that going to distract Maki? We'll find out.
On Patreon, yeah, that's what I thought. So, I mean, yeah, it's happened once, then we made a whole shitload of fun of him for it.
Well, he was kind of, yeah, he was hedging a little bit that.
Yeah.
I think those are the pocket pussies, right?
No.
It's completely irrelevant.
Then now you don't want it.
Nate.
You know, things where
Like, what am I even supposed to say to this?
Wait, this
pocket pussies, right?
For it.
Well, he was kind of, yeah, he was hedging a little bit that.
Yeah.
I think those are the pocket pussies, right?
No.
It's completely irrelevant.
Then now you don't want it.
Nate.
you know, things where
Like, what am I even supposed to say to this?
Nothing.
Fuck.
I mean,
Someone
there's
said,
nothing to say.
It's just made up.
Yeah, exactly.
Chat said she could have asked Taylor Lorenz for her login because Taylor Lorenz has a membership.
True, she is definitely #1 fan material.
everything's hidden behind a paywall, and if he wants to, you know, have something that's accessible for people for research, it should be available for all. Instead, he's creating more of an echo chamber where he thinks that his audience thinks one narrative because it's all hidden behind a paywall and not accessible to all. So, but yeah, anyway, sorry.
I don't understand this logic at all. The audience is stuck in an echo chamber because the apology is behind a paywall. So the audience, you want your audience to know that you're apologetic, but you don't want the world to know that you're sorry.
I don't want people like her.
Like what other interpretation is there of what she's saying?
Wait, what is it? So, am I missing stuff?
That his audience thinks one narrative because it's all hidden behind a paywall and not accessible to all. So, but yeah, anyway, sorry.
I don't understand this logic at all. The
relax.
audience is stuck in an echo.
Oh god! You guys see that? Nata, what are you doing? Trying to host a show over here. Jesus. Nata, what's up? Oh, she sees. Is there a fly in the room? Yo, I think she's chasing something. She's making like hunting noises. I got the house clean today, so we had like the windows open and shit to like air it out. So I think like a fly got in. Nata's losing her mind. Okay. Nata, Jesus, what's happening? Because there's a bunch of cables around, man. Oh. Okay. Now Maki's into it.
Chamber because the apology is behind a paywall. So the
Yeah,
audience.
She was chirping. I'm gonna close the door because if they run back in, they are definitely knocking some cables over.
You want your audience to know that you're apologetic, but you don't want the world to know that you're sorry.
I don't want people like her.
Like what other interpretation is there of what she's saying?
This is the
about
face.
your intent. Like in what scenario would it make sense?
I guess it's like
to
a Cody Ko
I
thing.
only want my diehard fans to know that I'm apologetic about these past things.
I think she's just saying I'm sweeping my embarrassing.
Okay, look, the paywall, the argument that he hides his apologies behind the paywall was a bad argument, granted. Okay, he's focusing again on the blackface and the paywall stuff. Nothing of substance, really. He just wants to make her seem like she doesn't know what she's talking about or that she's making, like, dumb arguments. That's it. What is he? Making fun of iDubbbz over here. Fun. Zach is talking. Great. We can skip all of that. Okay, back to something of substance. Hopefully.
But I'm down for that Mexican spot that we always order from with the plastic wrapping.
Just react to Chris, man. React to something Chris has to say, Ethan.
Then now you don't
Elon
want
Musk
it.
Nazi salute. If you asked Ethan,
Listen to
also,
this
I
shit.
think one of the, it's kind of
accessible to all. So, but yeah, anyway, sorry.
also, I think one of the, it's kind of like the Elon Musk Nazi salute. If you asked Ethan, today, go on then, put fake tan on in that way as a joke. Do it now. Make a video.
No, I would not do it now. I don't. First of all, I never did it. So I wouldn't do it now, and I didn't because I never did it. I never did it. These people literally think if you've ever put on a beauty product that made your face a dark color, you're racist. It's a
if you put on a beauty product that so why did you film it? Why did you make a comedy video? What did you find so funny about putting the charcoal mask on and then walking around the house, going into your dad's room, being like, hey dad, look at this, and for your dad to say, are you doing blackface? No, it's just a charcoal mask. What was the point of that whole skit? You know what I mean? You just want to get a facial? Fucking do it at home. No cameras on. You both put it on, walked around. We're laughing about it. It was clearly blackface. Again, just fucking apologize for it. It was years ago. People could probably look fucking past it, man. And then Hila did another makeup challenge where she was brown. You tweeted out a photo of yourself covered in mud, saying that what was it? You know? He called himself black, essentially. When the leaven's too good, what did he call it?
Charcoal fucking face mask. I didn't do it then, and I wouldn't do it. You're doing it. These people literally think if you've ever put on a beauty product that made your face a dark color, you're racist. It's a charcoal fucking face mask. I didn't do it then, and I wouldn't do it now.
Called the Black Challenge, where you cover your face in charcoal.
Yeah, so if it's just a charcoal face mask, do one now while on stream and film it. Do it again if it's just a charcoal face mask. Just do it on stream. Have fun with it.
Do it now. See how people.
I'm not gonna do it for you to call me, say that I do in blackface. Why would I do that? You know what I mean? If I'm at home and I have a charcoal face mask, am I going to put it on? Yeah, I'll put it on. And I'm not even going to feel bad about it.
Yeah,
right?
Don't fucking film it and make a comedy skit out of it. That's what we're fucking saying, Ethan. If you're at home, in the privacy of your home, you want to get a fucking facial? Do it. Don't film it and then pretend to... Oh, why are people assuming this is racist?
Do it if you think that was like that was not the joke of it. And also I think it's like just watching him say like no, he's actually like
the joke was not that it was blackface. It wasn't even mentioned, dude. By the way,
you don't need to mention it, Ethan. We just saw the clip. I'm gonna open it again. Jesus Christ, I thought like we would need to look at these things once. Apparently not. We need to watch that video again. Let's watch it again. And I don't want to fucking harp on the blackface stuff. Believe me, I do not want to harp on the blackface stuff. There's way more, just way more recent stuff that they've done, because I want to focus on the Zionism. But again, sorry.
Straight Looney Tuning it, 1950s Looney Tunes. This isn't blackface, guys. I don't care what you say. This is an actual fucking product to clean your skin. You guys are bigots and racists for putting these racist remarks in your head. This is an actual product from China used to cleanse your.
And there he says, when she says she only dates black guys, Ethan Klein, covered in mud. Let me hide the chat so you guys can see the photo. Here he is. When she says she only dates black guys, there he is. And there they are just joking about it. Guys, this isn't blackface. Look, it's just a product. They're just saying it sarcastically. They're not taking it seriously. They're treating the whole thing as one big joke.
Skin, and that's the purpose we're using it. If you guys want to make this a racially charged issue, that's between you and yourself, okay?
Who said anything about a racial?
I know what they're thinking. I know what you're thinking when you look at me. I can see it in your eyes, you don't act like...
Not in our channel. We don't do that kind of bullshit. Okay, now what we...
Look at Dad's face.
Blackface. Perfectly politically correct and acceptable.
It's not racist, it's face care. Why does everyone think it's...
So their dad just says again, Gary Klein says blackface, very racial, politically correct, and Ethan's like, and wearing a hoodie, he's like, oh, it's not blackface.
It's only that it's racist.
Well,
Straight Looney Tuning it.
Anyways, Fart20 sends a $5 dono and says, do you think AB is starting to realize he made the wrong choice yet? Nah, he's never gonna realize it, honestly. I do realize he's saying bro a little bit more. I think he's been watching the stream a little bit too much. Starting to impact how he speaks. And I think he's also probably been watching, the Iron Claw on repeat or something. Again, that's the tweet when she says she only dates black guys. And here's Hila Klein with some brown face makeup. And what's the point of this? Oh, look, I look brown. This is so fun.
I don't know who they think watched this show, but our fans, are extremely pro-Palestine, extremely anti-racist, and extremely like pro-trans and LGBT rights and reproductive rights. Like if I was
AB made his decision. AB and Lena have made their decision. They're never going to regret it. Even if they regret it, they're never going to express it because they've planted their flag so firmly on the H3 side. So that's it. It is what it is. You know what I mean? It ain't never going to change. And it doesn't even matter what they just follow what their boss does. You don't even need the crew to change at this point. There's nothing they could do. Ethan and Hila need to change. And if they change, their crew's going to do whatever the fuck they tell them to do.
Everything you say I am, why the fuck would my audience be like that? Like,
that's a good point.
Shouldn't I have like Steven Crowder's audience? I'm like the blackface guy.
I think I missed a membership. Sorry, guys. 1 second. We missed a membership. Tamina Sarah became a Do Not Warrior. W's in the chat for Tamina. Thank you. Tamina Sarah. Thank you so much, Tamina. We have 8 new members today. Welcome to the family, Tamina. Welcome to the Do Not Warriors. We love you very much. And we appreciate you. Sorry for just seeing that. My bad.
Like, what are you talking about? I have like 60% like fucking leftist to liberal, left-leaning, progressive women watch this show.
Hey, what did he say? What?
60% like fucking left-face guy. Like, what are you talking about? I have like 60% like fucking leftist to liberal, left-leaning, progressive women watch the show.
60% women. I'm sure in the past they were at like 60 to 70% female audience. At this point, I'm sure the 60% is down from what it was. If it's 60% now, I guarantee it was like in the 80 to 70% before, because there is no way that their audience doesn't have a much larger contingent of male fans now. Given that most of the content is going after women, they're going after Taylor Lorenz, Frogan, Denim's, Casey Tron, a Madison from Cruel World, Happy Mind. So the show is essential, and they're allied with Keemstar, Nick DeOrio, Harley Morenstein, Loner Box, like other creators with very male-centric audiences. I don't see how they're going to maintain that 60%. That's why launching a makeup brand while they have shed more than half of their audience, while anyone who's left is like this freak fucking incel motherfucker. It's like, holy shit, they still have some women that watch. Sure, of course. But it's not what it used to be, okay? It's not the fucking same. They had, yeah, someone saying that, like, Rafe says, yeah, maybe in the Frenemies days, when Frenemies was on, of course, Trisha was a massive draw for the female audience, for the gay audience, LGBTQ. Like, she brought in a massive contingent of female fans, etc. So it is not what it used to be, man. It is not what it used to be. Good luck selling that fucking Teddy Glow, my guy. And they know. They're looking at the numbers, man. They've seen the numbers. They know it's not looking good. You know? That's why Hila's panicking. That's why they threw a pity party on their podcast. Literally just like guilt-tripping their audience into ordering more Teddy Glow because regular people aren't going to fucking buy it anymore. That's what's happening. Oh, no. I decided to launch a makeup brand while my reputation is in the toilet. Well, that's what the fuck, man. You know? What can we do? Fart Twain sends another $5 dono and says, I've been out of the loop. Isn't this Olivia mental health break going on a little long? When does she get back? I have no idea when she gets back. I don't know if she's going to come back, to be honest with you. I did see like some screenshots of like H3 fans in the live chat. In their live chat, like H3 members being like, oh, that's why Olivia left. Like she's standing with these creators for Palestine or whatever. Like, I think the H3 audience resents Olivia for leaving or for leaving that long. I think now they consider her leaving to be like a betrayal for Ethan. That's what I would assume. I don't know. Some of them I'm sure are forgiving and would be more than happy to get Olivia back because the show's like, you know, just getting progressively worse. So they want anything that reminds them of the old H3, and Olivia is a piece of that puzzle. But I don't know, man. It seems like they've moved on. It seems like she's moved on. They've added like 7 people to the fucking crew. It feels like. So I don't even know where she would fit in anymore. Bat Pierogi gifts 1 Do Not Worry membership. Let's fucking go. 9 new members today. That's fucking awesome. Yeah. Let's go. Thank you so much, Far Twain, for the generous donos. Very kind of you.
This wasn't it. We did the white challenge as well. We did all of these other things.
Yes.
What there is to say is, at that same time, you were also regularly saying the N-word.
No, I wasn't fucking regularly saying the N-word. These people have no consideration for the truth. The one clip of me saying the N-word is when I had iDubbbz, ironically, on the show.
I do remember the iDubbbz interview. I do remember them saying NF over and over again, and Ethan saying it over and over again. Listen, I don't want to harp on this too much. He's apologized for it. He said he wouldn't say it again. Credit to him, I guess. So when it comes to that, it's not something that, again, I don't think Ethan is racist or like homophobic or anything like that. He did have his edgelord fucking phase on the internet, and he tried to make this edgy content and shit that he has, for the most part, been like, hey, listen, I kind of fucked up, okay? He doesn't want to own up to the pedo troll stuff. Again, look, I just don't want to spend too much time on this because, but again, he's not going to spend any time on anything worthwhile, is he? He's just going to focus on this shit.
So many years ago, and he was known for saying the N-word, F-word, and in a meta conversation about it, I said the word. Would I do that now? No, of course not. I would never say it, even in the context of saying the word. I was misguided then. I thought that in the context, like a meta conversation about the word,
he said
okay
it a lot, right?
Obviously, my
is it on YouTube? Fuck, I don't even want to search this stuff, man. Ethan Klein N-word compilation? Fuck, dude. Let's watch it. We have to.
Honestly, if you're one of those boys,
what happened? Why is it always going to this fucking thing? Ethan Klein N-word. I don't feel like it's on YouTube. Oh, it is on YouTube. Oh my god, it's 8.5 minutes. 3 years ago.
Do to me. I've already said.
Fuck. Trigger warning. We're gonna be watching someone say the N-word for 8 minutes. 8 minutes of him saying it?
Said the N-word. You can't take me down. Someone makes a compilation. It's like, here's Ethan saying, I've already said the N-word. You can't take me down. Someone makes a compilation. It's like, here's Ethan saying nigger.
Well, who said nigger faggot? The nigger faggot has just been around the block. Yeah. I love that I can just say nigger faggot. Though.
Yeah.
Like,
I feel like you're using it a little liberally.
I love saying nigger faggot. It's so wonderful. Yeah.
So now you're going to get shit for it.
Nigger faggot whore. It's just a wonderful.
Fuck. Okay, let's refresh just so that I can speed this up a little bit. Go through this 8.5 minutes of racism a little bit quicker. Jesus Christ, Ethan. Shisha 87 cents, $2 and says Ethan was racist this week. He called the model it. Really? Holy fuck, he called her it? I did not notice that.
N-word. You can't.
Wonderful. Yeah.
So now you're gonna get shit for it.
It's just a wonderful string of words that really get you going. Fuck you.
And his whole thing is that he says nigger faggot and saying nigger faggot. She's a hypocrite because he's.
Dude, he looks so uncomfortable. Isn't he from, what is it, Tim from Comment Etiquette?
He said nigger before. Well, Ethan said nigger before, and someone makes a compilation. It's like, here's Ethan saying nigger, referring to the word and saying nigger in a reference. H3's a hypocrite because he said nigger on his podcast. It's like, dude, I think there's a clear.
Oh my god, yeah, he's saying it way too many times. Jesus Christ, man. You don't have to say it if you're talking about it. We get it if you just say the N-word. You don't have to.
Difference between saying nigger and referencing it. I said he said nigger when I'm me saying nigger faggot. Like, I was at a party and said nigger and she left.
Oh my god, dude. This is so much. Oh my god, man.
Like, oh, Ethan said nigger.
He said it.
I have nothing to apologize for.
But what to expect from stupid niggers? Sorry, blacks, but most of you are easy to manipulate. Boingo, boingo, boingo.
Deleted audio reading a comment. Okay, I mean, to be fair, he's reading a comment, but you don't have to read the N-word. You don't have to read the racist words that they say. You could just say whatever they're using, the F-word, R-word, N-word. Just, you know, that's how you read a comment.
Bongo, bongo. Here, niggers just have to nig.
If we were watching a YouTube video and just anyone...
Did he just say N-words just have to end? What did he just say?
Niggers. Sorry, blacks, but most of you are easy to manipulate. Boingo, boingo, boongo, bongo. Here, niggers just have to nig.
If we were watching a YouTube...
So he's reading a comment as well, but like, oh my god.
YouTube video and just anyone was on screen and you called them the N-word out of nowhere, that would be much closer to what happened.
Pranked! Broke ass nigger.
But in this case, there's no context.
He's like killing niggas.
No,
there's no context.
And just anyone was on screen and you called them the N-word.
He's like, nigga, you think I leave her without them Doritos, dog? Nah, fool. I mean, you really just dropped the N-bomb, like, straight up.
You ain't holding down shit. Nigga, you broke. You ashy as fuck.
But you didn't see that one coming, huh?
God damn, he really kind of just was really comfortable using that word. And people always target her. It's what happened with this one guy.
Oh my God. What? What?
People always target her. It's what happened with this one guy.
Met the leader of the king.
Oh, come on. No, listen. I mean, look, let's give him, that one's pretty vague. I don't know. I don't remember the context of this episode, but like, holy shit, like that's not a good look right there. Oh man.
Always target her. It's what happened with this one guy.
Met the leader of the KKK. He's actually a really
damn man. Look, those can be left up to interpretation. Okay, I'll say that.
Good guy, you guys.
Oh, that actually really pissed me off. Actually, guys, 4K. This is liberal racism. 4K. This is liberal racism.
They're like these huge black dudes, and they're all strapped. They were all black. There was like 10. I'm just saying, every single one of them was black. Okay. If there's 8 dudes all in security and they're all black, I think that's worth noting. I mean, they were all like 6'5" black dudes. Yeah, that's terrifying. Is a 6'5" black dude scary more than a 6'5" white dude?
No. Is it supposed to?
You're a fucking cunt.
If you guys want to make this...
Damn, that's pretty fucking racist right there.
...a racially charged issue, that's between you and yourself.
Holy shit, at least Hila had the sense to be like, no, should it? Throwing her husband under the bus. She's like, I ain't joining you on this fucking racist tirade. You're on your own, Ethan. You fucking... What is it? Delete me from this conversation, please. No, thank you.
COVID, you fucking pussies. You want to wear a mask? That's fine. I'll allow it in our office.
I mean, that's...
We usually don't allow masks.
That's so weird.
But I'll make the exception for you.
To be fair, he stopped saying the N-word now. Now it's just like racism. I guess we're gonna have some more N-words. Oh no, there's more.
An own, bro.
Yeah.
Man, they got another one, man.
Bro, I'll go there and get monkeypox. Or, yeah, fuck COVID. You guys have monkeypox, dude.
Oh, shit.
Start handing, like, dildos to 5-year-old girls, like, big-ass black cocks.
Yeah.
Turns into, like, an episode of Blacked.
Wait, you're a fucking cunt.
What is that?
It's like a point.
Jesus. Dizzle McFizzle sends another $5 dono. It says, bro's not beating the allegations. Lol, Jesus, what a mindless fool. Yeah, this is a clusterfuck, man. Like, Jesus, Ethan. Anytime there's an 8-minute compilation of anything bad, especially like racism, N-word compilation. I mean, anytime you get over 2 minutes, if the compilation is over 2 minutes, you're in trouble. 2 minutes and below, there's hope for you for redemption. 8-minute compilation, I don't know, you know. But I mean, look, again, to be fair, I'm sure there's a long ass compilation of like iDubbbz and other people that said the word and they've come clean. At least iDubbbz admits to saying it. Ethan like just denies it. Just be like, hey, yeah, I said it a whole fucking bunch, man, but like I was an idiot or something.
So we're like little white girls fuck like black dudes.
Have you visited Blacked?
Did you ever get into that one? The lip gloss. This image is pretty twisted up in itself. She's holding what looks like a phallic object, a little 8-year-old girl, and a big, giant black man looking in on her, man. It's like Blackzilla. This guy's got a weird fantasy, dude. Blackzilla rapes the little 8-year-old white girl with blonde hair. He likes it. He likes him white and blonde.
And how come women can get all these elaborate toys and it's considered cute?
Jesus, man. Oh, fucking filthy Frank. Jesus, Ethan. Yeah, not beating the allegations, I guess. You do this to yourself, dude. Come on.
It's fine.
The guy gets a mega massive it's a problem. He's a creep.
As soon as
if someone's going to make a compilation of me, it's going to be a compilation of me hating Israel. Honestly, I can live with that. I think that compilation will age well throughout the ages. You know what I mean? Oh, look, he said fuck Israel 100 times. 20-minute compilation. Angry Anthony. Getting angry at Israel. He hates Israel. He hates Zionists. You know what? I am fine with that. If you want to start working on that compilation, please make a compilation of my dubs. I'm very happy about that. You know what I mean? Go for it. Those are the types of compilations you can expect to see of me. Oh shit, the cat's not... Someone knock over the cameras? I think I kicked the camera.
I get fucking VR with a fleshlight, you know, fuck doll of a child. Obviously, pedophile guy.
I think they're calling you a pedophile.
I've been trying to attract a teenage girl my whole life so far. It hasn't fucking worked. A teenage girl runs away with pedophile type of vibe. What do you think, Hila?
Okay, I think we've seen enough of this. Jesus fucking Christ, Ethan.
Stance on that has changed dramatically, and I don't say it, and I never would. And it was about it. I said the word. Would I do that now? No, of course not. I would never say it, even in the context of saying the word. I was misguided then. I thought that in the context, like a meta conversation about the word, it's okay to say the word. Obviously, my stance on that has changed dramatically, and I don't say it, and I never would, and I'm ashamed, right, of these old clips, whatever. You
Okay, to be fair, he's saying I would never say it again. I am ashamed. That is good. Credit where credit is due. We like to see growth and change, right? And we want to encourage it when we can. Or else, what's the point of this whole thing? What's the point?
Ooh, they have no consideration for the truth. The one clip of me saying the N-word is when I had iDubbbz, ironically, on the show.
The one clip, I just want to correct, like, it's not the one clip. At least admit that you've said it a whole bunch of times. It's not the one clip, okay?
So many years ago, and he was known for saying the N-word, F-word, the context of saying the word. I was misguided then. I thought that in the context, like a meta conversation about the word, it's okay to say the word. Obviously, my stance on that has changed dramatically, and I don't say it, and I never would, and I'm ashamed, right, of these old clips, whatever.
Okay, good. Meg sends $5. Thank you so much, Meg. And says, Ethan masqueraded as an ally when it was convenient for him, and we fell for it. Unfortunately, the signs were there, and we missed them. That is true. Look, we got to admit, I was a fan. I am ashamed sometimes that I was a fan. We let a lot of shit slide. We let a lot of harassment slide. We directly or indirectly participated in that stuff by encouraging them, by watching the show, by giving them views. We let them think that what they were doing was fine. And, you know, definitely. And I guess the signs were there that Ethan was kind of like, I wouldn't say like a racist, but like a kind of like a liberal Zionist. He's like a liberal. He's like the people in Get Out, the Jordan Peele movie. Like, hey, I'm not racist. I voted for Obama twice. He's that kind of liberal. You know what I mean? Chris with an Arabic message. Let's go. Let me read it. كل واحد عامل like هالكومنت بحب Ethan. Okay, so if you got okay, shit. I let me remove that. Chris, thank you so much for the dono. You bastard. Tricking y'all. You better learn your Arabic, folks. Better Google Translate before you engage with that, with Chris's comment.
You guys know that. So there was that one time, and then the other times people say I said the N-word was when I made a fucking video calling out Joey Salads for his Trump prank in the hood. He did this prank, fake prank, where he put a Trump card in the hood, and then a bunch of black dudes came out like a fucking Street Fighter bonus level and just started trashing the car. And I was like, this is fake as hell. This is racist and it's fake.
You were saying he was trying to push racist narratives.
And then,
but again, you've explained all of this, and Chris is saying say it now. But you're saying that you did apologize and you wouldn't say it now, like so.
So what happened is somebody who was on one of the apartments building filmed it and showed that it was totally staged. And I made a follow-up video because people in that video were saying, you know it's real, bro. Black people are just like this, like full of racist shit, N-words, horrible shit, right? And so in my follow-up video, when I proved that it was...
Oh my God, I'm going to skip some of this. We get it. You don't say the N-word anymore.
Not lying about them. Go ahead, Nate, sorry.
Yeah. No, I just find it like frustrating personally when I see, unless you're calling out like blatant like racism, like if you were doing blackface and other like white people were calling you out, that's fine. But to be like white and speculate that this might have been blackface and it is super offensive, it's just frustrating, right? Because if they're wrong or I don't know, their speculation is wrong, it just comes off like they don't really care.
They
right?
don't.
It's all about getting to you. It doesn't matter if you did blackface or not. It's all about this narrative, right? And it's frustrating because it dilutes the actual problems of people actually doing blackface, which a lot of people did during like Halloween. There's a lot of people who did do blackface, and it's crazy.
Yes. Never done that. I have never once maliciously used the N-word, okay? Like as an attack, as an insult, right?
Okay. I believe that too, for the most part, at least publicly. Shit, we don't know what anyone fucking does behind closed doors, but for the most part, yes, I do think that when Ethan did use the N-word, he either did it for like some kind of shock humor, or to try to be like, you know, edgy, yeah, controversial, or he thought that like, hey, if I'm reading a comment, or if I'm telling a story where the word was used and I was around and I'm just retelling the story, I could use the word in that aspect. It's fine. I'm edgy. I'm a YouTuber. Probably. You know what I mean? But it's like this kind of like casual racism, this kind of racism that you like, what is it called? Internalized misogyny, internalized racism.
And directed at a black person, God forbid, right? and I've never done blackface. So so to characterize me as like this fucking Klan member, it's just like, it's just ahistorical, and it's just fucked up, man.
Like, that was not the joke of it. And also, I think it's like, just watching him say like, no, these actually, like, this wasn't it. We did the white challenge as well. We did all of these other things. What there is to say is, at that same time, you were also regularly saying the N-word. And I believe there are points at which he's like, oh, I shouldn't have said that, and I shouldn't have done that. But like, there's also this dissonance of like, maybe someone might actually point to this and be like, hey, it was kind of weird that you were doing all those things years
nobody
ago.
said that. You're the first person. Fucking groundbreaking shit here, guys.
And now you're still like, oh, well, it's not that. It's not that. It isn't that.
It was never that, right? The N word I said, I gave you the context, whatever. And you know, since the beginning of time, first it was conservatives.
Drac Drupa says Ethan said he never had any black friends growing up. Well, no, it's clear, and even just that conversation he was having with Hila when he's like, "Wouldn't you be afraid if like 5 black dudes, you know, 6 foot tall, approached you? Like, wouldn't you be afraid of that?" It's clear he's never been around black people. He's not comfortable around black people, and he does have a fear of black people, most likely. You know what I mean? But I would just call that like casual liberal racism. Where like on paper, oh no, I'm not racist. I support black rights. I support this and that. But in actuality, in the real world, Ethan's maybe the kind of guy who would cross the street if he sees like a black person walking towards him wearing a hoodie. He's gonna fucking panic and like, you know what? I'm gonna cross the street. He might be that kind of guy. I don't know ultimately, but he's giving off that vibe from all of those videos, trying to like convince Hila like, yeah, why aren't you afraid of like tall black dudes?
Made these R-word compilations and spread them all over Twitter. Now it's leftists. They're using the same compilations made by actual fucking racists who are like calling me a hypocrite. They're like, this guy's not racist enough.
Meg sends another generous $5 dono and says, God, can we please make it illegal for American men to have microphones? The whining is crazy work when you created all your own problems. I know. Listen, thankfully, I'm a Lebanese citizen, so I'm allowed to have this microphone. Okay, my American citizenship can be neglected. Okay, let's forget about that. Let's completely ignore that. Okay, Lebanese man with a microphone. We are allowed to complain about our problems because white men create all of our problems, don't they? I mean, most of the Middle East's problems are created by white people. So as long as we can complain, I'm all for that. They should make microphones. They should make podcast equipment like extremely expensive. It is way too affordable to be able to like set up a way to fucking, you know, talk to the world. Not everyone should have the right to broadcast their ideas. You know, I barely qualify myself.
For me, it's like, I just hate when it's like packaged with talking about Palestine. Like, if someone wants to criticize you for talking about Palestine that or whatever, that's one thing. But like when you put in something so trivial that's not related, that's not true, when it is about something that is so serious, that's something that is so horrible that's going on right now, it makes such a joke of it. Like, she's trying to say that she's getting canceled for, you know, defending Palestine, and that's not it at all. It's you packaged it with all this bullshit. It's fucked up.
Nobody's canceling. Nobody's criticizing for
Okay, but I get what AB's trying to say, but like blackface is not a joke and it's not a stupid topic. So she's not packaging her Palestine video with silly things like blackface or saying the N-word. Maybe they seem silly to you because you think that Ethan has disavowed those things long ago and that he hasn't said the N-word or he hasn't done blackface in a while. So maybe at this point you think like it's irrelevant. She did in her 3-hour takedown of Ethan, she decided to do like a whole fucking you know, look back, you know what I mean? A walk down memory lane of all the controversies that they were involved in. Okay, personally, I would have just focused on the Palestine stuff because that's the most pressing matter at hand. So now they're just focusing on her criticisms of like all these old things. But no, I mean, her video was to do like a complete look at Ethan from beginning to end, all of his controversies, and as part of that video, that controversy makes sense to bring up. She didn't just make a pro-Palestine video. Why are you trying to package your video as she just tried to make a video about the genocide? That wasn't it. She was talking about everything leading up to like this controversy led to this controversy leads to this one leads to this. I didn't want to be fair, I did not watch her whole video. I probably would have a lot of criticisms about her video, her accusing Ethan and Hila for being like pedophiles because of like the Teddy Fresh stuff. I thought some of those things were a little bit weird and hurt the overall message of her video and made her kind of an easy target for like the bullying campaign that they launched on her. Yeah.
The only people criticizing about Palestine are saying she didn't go far enough to defend.
Right.
Like nobody.
But yeah, stop trying to make it seem like she's packaging all of this irrelevant stuff. Because it was if I were making a video talking about Ethan and I was like, hey, this is a video I'm focused on Ethan's Zionism and I want to talk about how he's being a Zionist and how he's doing all of this shit and the Zionism, etc. And then I start bringing up like blackface and N-words, then yeah, you could think that is diluting my message or something. But she was doing a 3-hour fucking long ass expose. Fart Twain sends another generous $5 dono. Fart Twain, thank you so much. I would say stop donating. That's enough, Fart Twain. Thank you. Time out. Said, I never want to hear AB say Palestine again. He's complaining about mentioning trivial stuff next to Palestine. That's your boss's signature. move. I know, look, at this point, you guys know my history with AB at this point is just fucking annoying. I would rather not even like talk about him, to be honest with you. Like, that's it. He has made his decision. I don't want to fucking call him a shitty Arab or anything like that. So let's just go with it. I'll try to be nice.
He's mad at her for talking about Palestine. I've never even seen any criticism like that. I think anyway, I promise you guys you didn't have to listen to this guy, so I skipped forward. I'm making good on my promise to not make you listen to this cum guzzler.
Again, skipping Chris.
People criticizing for about Palestine are saying she didn't go far enough to defend.
Right.
Like, nobody's mad at her for talking about Palestine. I've never even seen any criticism like that. I think anyway, I promise you guys you didn't have to listen to this guy, so I skipped forward. I'm making good on my promise to not make you listen to this cum guzzler. That's his last name, literally cum guzzler.
Shut up.
Kunzler. I mean, it's Kunzler.
And she's got a cum stained couch?
I didn't. What does it mean?
I don't know.
This is like when Taylor.
All they can do is joke about cum, literally. Bodily fluid humor. That's all they have. Being accused of, like, you know, saying the N-word, doing blackface. I mean, again, maybe those aren't the most important charges to be talking about right now. Like that Ethan did blackface 10 or 8 years ago, or like that he said the N-word a bunch. I get it's fucked up, but they just want to focus on that, because if they focus on anything else that they talk about, if they focus on any of the points that they made about Ethan and Hila being Zionist, all of the shit that Chris Kunzler fucking dropped, they don't want to talk about that. They just want to talk about the easiest things that they can skirt, you know, just dismiss, throw by the wayside.
Taylor Lorenz says I sexually harass her. You know, it's like that's actually people actually get sexually harassed. Okay, me making fun of you for simping over Hassan is not sexual harassment, lady. By the way, her favorite person in the world.
She may be sexually harassing Hassan, if anyone.
True.
Right?
He's hot. Go ahead.
Reasonably good looking and like cool and dresses cool. But you know what I mean? Like Hassan would be an influencer no matter what he was saying, because he is very attractive and very
Leave
cool.
him alone. Jesus.
He's so much more than that. Okay,
It's a young girl with a crush, man. Come on.
That's right.
By the way, shout out to Taylor Lorenz. She actually follows me on Twitter. Isn't that crazy?
I forget about it.
It really,
For you, if you're happy to talk about it.
it really depends on the day.
Meg sends another generous fight. Meg, you're going crazy today as well. Meg, same rule applies to you as Far Twain. Enough. Thank you so much for the support. Meg with another $5 dono says, it's definitely the fans that don't want to see Chris. Definitely not you, Ethan, you 40-year-old man baby. Meg, the reason Ethan doesn't want to watch Chris's segments is because he agrees with Chris and he doesn't want to bore the audience with the obvious things that Chris is going to say that Ethan already agrees with. Ethan is a massive pro-Palestine supporter. You know what I mean? He's against the IDF. He's against the Israeli government vehemently. So whatever Chris says, Ethan already agrees with him, so it will just be a waste of time. He's just doing us all a favor. You know what I mean? That's what he's doing. That is the real intention. Let's open up for Maki, because he's scratching the door.
Today, I think, and how much I'm willing to shut it out or engage with it. I think when everything first happened, again, it was a new experience for me, as I kind of mentioned.
She's talking about being harassed.
I was really surprised. I was kind of talking about this.
She's like the most inarticulate person maybe ever. Have I said that before, Dan?
Probably.
I mean, probably at some point. less than the other.
She talks for a minute and like has said nothing.
My editor, who, I've been working.
I mean, look, she's nervous, man. I probably made some comments about her, about the way she was speaking when she was on the H3 podcast, and she was kind of panicking and saying, you know, a lot and stuff like that. And I apologized to her on Chris's live stream when he was talking to her. I sent in a super chat like, hey, sorry, I was hard on you, Madison. But again, you got to figure, this is like her second or third live stream ever. She's used to making highly edited content. Okay, she's not used to being on fucking blast. When she was on the H3 podcast, she was talking to like 17,000, 25,000 people live or whatever that was. That is very intimidating. That is very terrifying. I can only imagine if I were in front of that big of an audience, I would be shitting my pants. Okay, when she was on with Chris, it was a banger episode. I was in that audience. He had like 1,000 people watching as well. It's pretty overwhelming. Okay, she's gonna be nervous. Okay, maybe she has a little bit of a Valley Girl thing going on. That's okay. It's fine. Like, fuck it. I'm over it. You know what I mean? Meg sends another $2 dono and says, "Thank God, Maki, please save us from the rage bait." I know, right? We got Maki and Nata right now. Some quality cat action going on, folks. Maki, keep making biscuits. Come on. I'm sorry I interrupted you. Sorry, Maki. Keep making biscuits.
With for forever. And one of the most upsetting aspects is they, and also most hilarious is they tried to claim that my team is like a team of snarkers, and no, I didn't have any involvement. They're the.
I mean, who's your editor? Who's your editor a fan of? You're telling me your editor's not on Snark? You're telling me you're not on Snark? You're telling me your best friend Taylor's not on Snark? Is that actually your argument? Why even bother to argue that?
She mentioned once that like she likes Taylor Lorenz. All of a sudden, Taylor Lorenz is her best friend. I'm apparently best friends with Hassan. What did he say? He said like they used to say that I was Frogan's moderator back in the like this guy's like Frogan's moderator or something. It's like holy fucking shit, man. What are you guys making up?
The snarkers, which is hilarious to me because they're two dudes, one in the UK, one in Australia.
What the fuck does that have to do with if they're snarkers or not?
Yeah, what?
She goes, they couldn't be snarkers. They're two dudes from UK and Australia. The hell?
Okay.
Her brain doesn't work like ours does.
Who I have been working with for almost 5 years.
Chris, are you just gonna sit there and act like what she's saying even makes sense, brother?
He's being a gentleman, I must say.
Speak up, man. Speak up. Ask her what? Ask her what?
Can
you clarify your points?
He's allowing her to make her sentence.
He's giving her space to fucking express herself, man. She came on your show. I mean, granted, it wasn't a very confrontational talk when you were on there, but like you guys were accusing her of a lot of shit. Chris is just being a fucking gentleman, something you can learn something from, Ethan. He's being a gentleman, giving her the space to talk, to express herself, and when she's done, he steps in, okay? He has no reason to interrupt her or to just say like, yeah, all the fucking time. She's just talking. And look, I watched her on your show. She was fucking stressed, you could tell, and she was way more chill and way calmer on Chris's show, okay? She felt at ease, she felt safe, which is, again, great for Chris to offer her an opportunity to come back and kind of like express herself a little bit more comfortably. So, chill out, Ethan.
You're patronizing her, brother.
Stop lying!
Point and almost 5 years, right? 4.5. But anyways, so my editor, I was kind of talking about this, and
so she's been talking now for like 2 minutes, and what she's conveyed so far is that her editors are men from foreign countries, and therefore it's absurd that they're snarkers. 2 minutes.
And she's known them for a while.
Yeah,
known them for a long time. Yeah.
She could have said that in 2 sentences. I'm zoned. I couldn't even follow.
Yeah, and I don't blame you because it's hard to, at a certain point, parse through all the bullshit.
Straight on the nonsense.
Right.
All of this happened. I was just kind of surprised, and yeah, just wanting to understand because I was so. I really thought most people would understand. I was really surprised by.
Okay, so she still said she said nothing.
The fact that there would be any sort of confusion on Palestine or any sort of divide.
Chris, are you just gonna sit like you're not listening, bro? You can't possibly be listening to anything she's saying. What are you nodding at?
A flood of comments that were saying that what I had said was anti-Semitic. That that
Chris,
just completely disagreed
say
with
something.
my stance.
I mean, look, does she take a little bit longer than the average person to like get a point across? Yes, I will say so. Okay, but again, this could just be all a question of nerves, man. Like, you've never met this person in real life. You've never had a conversation with her out in a cafe or something. She's online, man, having like these intense conversations about Israel and about genocide and about pissing off your fan base. And she has to think 10 times about what she's saying because she's so in her own head now that she's like, if I say this, it could be interpreted that way. If I say this, it's going to end up on this subreddit. If I say this, the H3 subreddit is going to fucking do 10 posts about me. And like, she has to think 100 fucking times before fucking speaking, and she's live, and she's used to pre-recording and editing and research, etc., etc. So, like, just relax. Just relax, Ethan. Relax, okay?
Very confused on that. And just from a sort of morbid
what is she talking about, man?
Reading comments and messages, wanting to.
This is almost like a meme at this point. Like, you could run this as a sound drop. Yes.
Just a moment, folks. What up, my cookie? I'm just realizing we're only an hour into this, and we haven't even watched the full hour. We just watched like 30 minutes of content or something. So we're barely gonna scratch the surface, and I've already been streaming for almost 2 hours. Goddamn.
It's just it's like nonstop yapping about nothing.
What would you do in this situation?
I mean, true. He's kind of stuck. He invited her on the show.
Exactly, and could you really honestly pay attention for this long?
No, you're fucked. Yeah, you're fucked.
Like shopping online or something.
By the way, I don't know if you guys
He's
noticed.
looking over like he's playing a game or something.
Yo, I didn't notice. You guys saw this about Chris, but he listens to vinyl, bro.
Oh, that's sick.
So
That is kinda sick,
sick,
though.
dude. Vinyl, brother. He's not like the rest of
Tell
us.
it's in heavy use too with the stacks of paper. And
He literally has nothing to say about Chris, that he's making fun of his name, calling him Chris Kunzler or Chris Kunzler, and now he's making fun of Chris for actually being a fucking cool dude who appreciates the arts and for owning a record player. That's it. He's got nothing. He's got nothing. Instead of arguing the facts, instead of listening to Chris's arguments about why Ethan and Hila are Zionists and maybe learning a thing or two and maybe learning how to, you know, try to correct or clarify some of the things that they've said if they actually believe them and mean them. Oh, look, he's got records. Look, what an idiot. He collects records. Isn't that stupid? Physical media. Who still fucks with physical media? Am I right? Who would buy records? He must think he's so cool with his tattoos and his British accent and his record player. Come on, man. Wuzzle 2747 with a $5 dono. Thank you, Wuzzle. Says Ethan giving her grief for rambling a little when he talks about Hassan and the women he hates for hours and hours on his podcast is crazy. Yeah, again, let's just point that out. Thank you so much, Wuzzle, for the generous dono. Again, don't forget, guys, H3 has spent, someone did the math in the live chat earlier, about 17 hours talking about Madison in the past 2 weeks. This was the first live stream where they talked about her after her 3-hour video. They talked about her for 4 hours. They did another 4-hour video. That's when she called in. So that's already 8 hours of content on Madison. Then they did a 2-hour members live stream talking about Madison again. So that's 10 hours of content. They then do another 3.5 hours. Oh my god, you can already see Lena picking up dog shit right here, man. I'm just hovering over the thumbnail, and there's Lena in the back picking up after the dogs. Holy shit. So that's 13.5 hours of content. And then another 4 hours. That's 17.5 hours talking about Madison. Isn't that crazy?
He's an audio head, dude.
It's clearly audio file.
What do you think he's into? Indie folk or something?
Tupac.
So like, not only is he bullying, like he's literally like obsessing over these people. Like, okay, she made one 3-hour video. Do you need to make 7 responses? But again, like I said earlier, he's just milking whatever content he can get right now. He finds a target, makes 4 or 5 live streams out of them. You know what I mean? Because they need all of H3's content strategy now is like very short term. They're not long-term focused anymore. There's no more long-term plan for the show. Everything is, how do we survive the week? How do we get views for this week? So it's about taking advantage of the current drama, the current beef, milking the shit out of it, while on the side preparing another beef for next week. So right now, like I was talking about earlier, he's DMing Dan Bilzerian and trying to like start beef with Dan Bilzerian. So he can probably talk about it next week once the Cruel World Happy Mind drama kind of dies down. And when he doesn't have any active beefs going, what does he do? He goes back to the old faithfuls. He'll make an iDubbbz episode, iDubbbz and Anissa. He'll make a, like, you know what I mean? He'll go after someone that he's comfortable going after, someone easy for him, and that's kind of how he survives at this point. Isn't that kind of what they've been doing for the past few months? Or like, Hassan did this. Look at Hassan.
Tupac on vinyl.
The best way to listen.
W's in the chat for North Star Radio, folks. We got Comrade Casey in the chat.
He's so sick.
Wait, zoom in on the preamp though.
Yeah, even with drama. Ezub EZZB says even with drama, they don't get 1 million anymore. Now drama episodes get them like 500 to 600K. You know what I mean? Like that is the maximum. And you know what? Funnily enough, their episode that's been viewed the most in the last like 3 weeks was the one where they talked about me for an hour. I wonder why, folks. People love me. I'm kidding, okay? I know I'm joking, but literally the episode they have with the most views is mine. Where did they talk about me? Here, I have to, right? 640K. That's when I was on. Downhill from there, baby. Look at that. Downhill from there. Man, even all these videos aren't doing that well for them. So that's what happens. What happens, AB? You hear that?
Hey, he's got a rig, man. I mean,
Yeah, man.
No, he's sick. That's what I'm
a
saying.
Macintosh. You know, like,
Oh damn.
is it? Maybe.
No, he's cool as fuck.
Let us know.
Let us know in the comments. What is this? Is this a? Oh, that's like a beam. Okay. Oh. I like his plants. Well, I think plants are awesome in the house. Love, good vibes. Does a lot to change the atmosphere.
Wonderful.
Really.
I'm a big.
Like, always.
What's that? You have to buy.
When I was watching this, I had to read my room, started barking at the screen. I think he was getting annoyed of.
They had gotten to such a divide, and
I'm trying to sleep, lady. I don't blame him.
And what their viewpoint was and how they had gotten to such a divide. And then also just in my personal life, I think I mentioned this to you. I had a neighbor who I respect greatly, who's a journalist, a writer, who after everything had come over and
It's not Taylor, and you'll find out why.
Damn, I was hoping.
It's not. You'll find out. There's a good reason.
sort of lectured me about how that's maybe harsh. Again, I feel bad because
So again, I guess the joke is that Chris is a respectful listener. The fact that he doesn't interrupt her every few seconds is worthy of mockery. Oh, look at him. He actually listens to his guests. He gives them space to express themselves and talk. Let's make fun of him for it. Quick, let's make a montage with Taylor Lorenz.
Apart from this, he identifies as a feminist, has invited me to a lot of book clubs, and is just, but just about how, she had taken...
Taylor, you're eating this up? You're following this shit, Taylor? You're going to pretend right there next to Chris, like you understand the shit that she's trying to say right now?
Yeah.
Really, Taylor?
Yeah.
Really? Okay.
Thanks so much for chatting with
That's
me.
how I know you're full of shit.
Trip to the Middle East and felt that everywhere else, the Middle East was incredibly racist to her, and Israel was a great country to her. Again, white, blonde woman, not a Jewish individual, but had felt that Israel was so great, and essentially that. I was terrible for my viewpoints that I had,
She was brainwashed by her Zionist neighbor, I think she's trying to say.
Shut up. I couldn't. Is that what she said?
I'm trying.
The fact that they're legitimately not listening to anything that Chris Kunzler has to say, except for that 1 second where he was talking about like blackface, and that's it. Isn't that crazy? Okay, we're at 1:12:33. 1:12. Remember, chat. 1:12:33. Let's just go back to 27 minutes. Let's just hear how he said don't worry, we're gonna skip over everything he says.
Well, hold on. Where does she start talking about? Because I know the first 10 minutes is like nonstop thrill ride. Let's see. So you're talking about other shit right now, right? Now I know a lot of you guys have trouble listening to Chris Kunzler, and don't worry, I've watched this, and no offense to Chris, but he doesn't really have anything interesting to say. So in the interest of sparing us all,
he doesn't have anything interesting to say.
I'm going to just skip over what have anything interesting to say. So in the interest of sparing us all, I'm going to just skip over what he has to say. So don't worry about that one there, guys. We're on top of it.
It was really.
So she's a fucking.
So yeah, again.
Liar about that. Or well, that's not what she said. She said she went there and experienced like people. I don't know who her person is or the story, so I don't know. But
what is she trying to say? Like she met a good Jew?
It could be that they were gay, because I know in Israel being gay is very normalized there. It's not like really stigmatized there.
One of the biggest pride parades in Tel Aviv.
So I don't know what else she's saying, but.
One of the biggest pride parades in Tel Aviv. Great. Oh, it must be a great place to visit. Really, really. Gay pride parades? Are gay marriages legal in Israel? You know? I feel like, honestly, these gay pride parades are just like also like they're happening because like there's like so many Americans there. I feel like that's what's happening for some reason. But they don't actually have the right to get married. Do they? Let me see. Do gay people have the right to get married in Israel? They do not, if I'm not mistaken. No, they can't get married. No civil marriage. So, sure, you can have all the gay parades you want. What does it mean at the end of the day?
I don't know.
Hello. Are we doing?
Oh, Hila's here. What?
What is happening right now? Are we on members?
We're live for the whole world to see, my
Israel can't commit a genocide. They have a gay pride parade. We can't be bad people. We love gay people. I mean, why don't you love Palestinians as much as you love gay people? How about that? Is it that hard? Again, I fucking hate it when they're like, fucking liberals, man. Fucking liberals. We support gay rights. What's up? Yeah. Great.
Oh, are we? Oh, geez. Okay.
But
like,
I don't...
gay rights are great. That does not make you a good person. Okay. Equal rights for Palestinians. Equal rights for Palestinians. They have the right to return to their fucking homes. They have a right to have their fucking land. They have the right to not be fucking genocided. They have a right to access to water, food, electricity, internet.
I don't know what exactly her housemate is talking about, and I don't frankly think she does either. Let's be real, right? I mean, come on.
Israel was so great.
Can you try to explain what she's trying to say here? So she's saying her neighbor, who she greatly respects, told her Israel is not. She said this.
Jewish.
I think she's saying that her friend told her that she was treated so well in Israel while other countries in the Middle East were racist towards her or something.
And again, I don't know what race is about. Yeah, that's what she's trying to say, but she's trying to draw a conclusion that she was like misled by her or something.
Individual, but had felt that.
Yeah, Gerg Falurg says pinkwashing is the word, exactly. Pinkwashing all their crimes, highlighting gay IDF soldiers. Like, look, we have the first gay pilot. We have the first gay tank operator. It's like, great. Okay, what next? You're making this gay guy kill a bunch of fucking kids? Like, what's going on now, man? Like, all is forgiven because the person dropping the bombs is gay. So we don't have to care. It's fine. Killing kids is fine when the person pulling the trigger is gay. Cool, I guess. Like, gay people don't even want to be associated with this shit, man. Except Zionist freaks.
Israel was so great, and essentially that yeah, I was terrible for my viewpoints that I had spoken of in my video, essentially, just to boil it down. And so I was just very bewildered by that and wanted to understand that aspect. And
it sounds like her neighbor, who she's close with, saw her video and had criticisms for the way she spoke about Israel or Jewish people in general. And by the way, you did say some outrageously unhinged shit. So, like, again, you are a white cis fucking person. When a Jew comes up to you and is like, hey, you said stuff that was offensive in your last video, what gives you the right to dismiss them?
Because honestly, Ethan, you are using anti-Semitism as like a shield against everything. You, at this point, you can't be trusted about what is anti-Semitic and what's not anti-Semitic. I'm sorry, because when you cry wolf every fucking day, when you call everything anti-Semitic, I'm going to question anything you claim to be anti-Semitic. Obviously, if it's something fucking obvious, like a happy merchant meme or something like that, sure, it's anti-Semitic. But at this point, you've gotten rid of any nuance. Anytime someone criticizes something that you don't like, or if someone literally criticizes Israel in a way that you deem unworthy, or in a way that you don't like, that you find too insensitive, you fucking call the person an anti-Semite. You called me an anti-Semite for saying that Israelis appropriate hummus. That was enough for you to call me an anti-Semite. Dude, fuck you. Stop it with this fucking bullshit. Okay? There are other Jews that would call what these people are saying not anti-Semitic. You had a conversation with Sam Cedar where he fucking wiped the floor with you, fucking embarrassed your fucking ass, telling you that you're actually making it worse for Jews by conflating Judaism and Zionism. So stop it. Stop it. All right? I was a fucking customer, man. I used to buy your shit. And then you call me an anti-Semite. You dumb motherfucker. You dumb motherfucker. Then you complain and cry that no one's buying Teddy Glow. Well, yeah, keep calling your fucking customers anti-Semites and see how many customers are going to buy fucking Teddy Glow. And then bitch about it online for 3 hours.
Yeah, of course there was the harassment. Of course there was the hate. The people saying that I did terrible research. And the people that were also just calling me...
Not hate and harassment. I never saw any evidence of hate or harassment. Even when she tried to show it, the comments she showed... And I'm not saying she didn't get hate or harassment, but the comments she showed were like completely constructive and fair criticism. She said she got a death threat, and when she showed the message, it was someone of her own fans saying they're burning her merch in protest. And she said, I got a death threat.
What if they did it in her house while she was sleeping and it set the house on fire?
That would be bad, but they did not. They didn't suggest the intention to do anything like that. But
she says at one point that she deleted the messages and she wishes that she saved them.
Damn. Dang it. She erased all that.
Them, or the other people sending them deleted them. I forget what she said,
that's crazy.
And like all of a sudden, Ethan, who never gave a shit about Judaism, who's never given a shit about religion, who when he was in Israel, all he did was like shit on the Hasidic Jews. You know what I mean? Now all of a sudden, he's the arbiter of everything anti-Semitism. He's the one who decides. Once he got called out for sounding like a fucking Zionist when he was on Hassan's stream, all of a sudden, everything, like literally the next day, everything became anti-Semitic. That's it. It clicked. That's the only defense he had left. When all else fails, you push the anti-Semitic button. But guess what? No one's fucking falling for it anymore. No one's falling for it. No one gives a shit anymore when you call them an anti-Semite. And because you call everyone anti-Semites, that word has lost any and all fucking meaning. Any and all fucking meaning at this point, man. When you call people for being anti-Semites for literally saying anything or doing anything, it becomes an empty word, sadly, because there is real anti-Semitism. There are real hate crimes actually fucking happening, but you focus on the dumbest fucking shit. Literally, I said that hummus is appropriated by the Israelis, and it's actually Arab. It's an Arab dish. Anti-Semite. Disgusting. Are you fucking kidding me? And I'm out here getting fucking bombed by his fucking cousins. Or Hila's cousins, or whoever the fuck she knows right now, or whoever the fuck she's related to. Maybe her nephews or some shit. Fucking bombing my fucking country. And look, this guy's an anti-Semite. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. You're bombing. AB, they're bombing your fucking land. They're bombing your fucking land. Hila's cousins. By the way, ask Hila and Ethan what would happen if Palestinians outnumber Jewish people in Israel. What do they think is going to happen? You know? No, you guys just misunderstand them. Ay. It's fun doing this in Lebanon, right?
All the death threats I got just fucking vanished.
Damn you, Jews!
Damn you, Jews.
A Nazi photoshopping Auschwitz in the background of photos of me.
That would not be a Nazi, by the way. That would be someone calling you a Nazi.
Wait, how did I'm
So
sorry.
is that a sandwich?
Auschwitz?
Auschwitz? Yeah, I even know about the Auschwitz. It's not very good.
With some mustard. Can I get that Mike's way?
Nazi photoshopping Auschwitz.
Auschwitz?
What?
Off switch.
Off switch.
You know what? I'd like to put the off switch on Auschwitz. Checkmate. Doesn't get more woke than that. Racism? I don't think so. Like Nate, like you said, Hila, by the way, you did a Photoshop. You look great. How you
A
feeling?
photo shoot, yes. You're saying Photoshop.
You did a Photoshop.
I got for you, unrelated. I was just gonna say we've only gone through 2 timestamps and it's 2:20. Just so you know.
Yeah, I knew this was gonna be a rough ride.
I mean, there's just a lot. I mean, even if you adhere just to the timestamps, I don't know. I feel like it's gonna take a long time.
We'll do what we can.
I mean,
you know.
I'm chilling. Just saying.
Just saying.
I mean, it's only 2. We got time.
Just saying.
Just saying.
You're only an hour in. Stop complaining. There's 3 more hours of this. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. We're 2 hours into the stream already.
Shut up, baby.
Shut up, baby.
Photos of me, things of that nature. But I think that was the strangest aspect to me to sort of understand, because at this point, with how much things have escalated, with how many, with the genocide that's happening, how many Palestinians have died, how could people still feel this way?
She's literally doing the thing. She's like, during a genocide, how can you possibly criticize me for calling someone a pedophile who didn't do anything?
Huh?
I mean, I don't know. That's what I think she's trying to say. She says, well, all these people are dying. How can you care about me doing bad research on somebody?
That's happening. How many things have escalated? With how many, with the genocide that's happening, how many Palestinians have died?
You do not
how
understand what's
could people
happening.
Still feel this way? That's
No,
what I'm trying to understand.
Chat said he's on Uber Eats ordering
for real.
Pounder, and I can't.
My ass getting fucking hungry. That's what I'm gonna fucking tell you guys. I'm fucking starving. I'm so hungry. What am I gonna eat? I have no idea. What time is it? It's 11 p.m. By the time I'm done streaming, everything's gonna be closed, man. Might have to make a food order while we're doing this. Can I make something at home? Do I have enough ingredients?
Real, dude. Like, bro, don't her. Don't patronize her. It's not making any sense.
I'll be right back, actually, guys. I'm gonna heat up some pasta. Oh, my ass hungry. There's some leftover pasta in the fridge. How you guys doing? Everybody having a good night? Everybody having a good time? No more shawarma. New York, NY Anthony. I had some chicken shawarma last night. It was good, but like I can't slam shawarma 2 nights in a row. I would love to. If I were to get shawarma tonight, I would get a meat shawarma. No pickles, as always. Also, no fat. I don't fuck with fat. I'm heating up my pasta in the fridge, in the microwave. I try to usually heat stuff on stovetop, but ain't got no time right now. Okay, let me go get that pasta. Literally just a tiny bit of pasta left, but I gotta eat something.
And I went on the podcast to essentially try and see if I humanized myself, if I tried to show that I was, trying to understand
what are you
where my research
saying?
went
What
wrong.
is
but
she
also-
saying? What the fuck is she saying, dude? She's so incoherent.
That's what I'm
Get
saying.
to the fucking point.
no,
Dan, you were talking about Toastmasters. She needs fucking Toastmasters.
Toastmasters could help her.
Yeah, the bell with the crutch words and all that
Right,
shit
right.
would be very good for her.
I still don't know what Toastmasters is, but
It's
I think
good.
she needs it.
Is that like cotillion?
Fucking help,
is it like,
bro.
Is it
I can't
cotillion?
follow.
Is it what's that?
Cotillion? Like finishing school?
Yeah,
like-
sure.
Yeah.
She is, and I mean this.
Well, they're just complaining about, how she talks right now. I don't even know where to skip to.
Most inarticulate person that's ever walked this earth.
Yeah.
Well, Ian makes a strong argument.
Bobby loves boots.
have a real conversation like a real human being to Ethan. If his audience
Did we not do that?
Oh my God! How did we not have a real conversation?
Did we not do that?
Well, you guys tried.
If anything, we tried, and she was the one walking on eggshells, like trying to
evading.
Yeah, not say what she's actually thinking. Like just speak. We were having a real conversation.
Were you there? Who was I talking to?
What is she trying to
She's saying that we treated her unfairly, and she's getting her, and our fans are treating her unfairly, and she's a human being. God damn it! I think.
Notice how after every point you have to pause and we have to translate.
Yeah, yeah.
We need a whole group. How many people are here? 8 people to put our heads together to interpret what the fuck she's saying. And we're not even sure we got it right.
I think people.
Fuck you.
Listen, I think people translated the Rosetta Stone quicker than we're getting through this fucking video.
Yeah,
right?
usually a video like this, I put in 2 times speed. I couldn't. This took so much longer than expected watching.
Wait, what did Lena do? What did Lena make an appearance?
People, listen, I think people translated the Rosetta Stone quicker than we're getting through this fucking video.
Yeah,
right?
usually a video like this, I put in 2 times speed. I couldn't. This took so much longer than expected watching this. I'm still in my fucking pajamas. I'm still in my sweats, my home Crocs.
Wait, was there did I miss a Lena moment?
If anything, we tried, and she was the one.
Oh shit, she's right here picking up shit. Let me move myself. Fuck, man. Again? They did it to her again? Stop it. Yo, here's Lena right here picking up dog shit again. Man, and I'm really not saying this to be mean or disrespectful to Lena. Like I said yesterday, all work is dignified. There is dignity in all work. You got to pick up after a dog. You got to pick up after a dog. Doesn't fucking matter. But if you're going to be made to pick up after someone's dog, can you make it not on camera? Can you put the dogs and their shit off camera so that Lena doesn't have to get on her knees and clean up dog shit as you fucking sit there in your ridiculous makeup look? I'm sorry, Hila, to pick up your untrained dog's shit. Train your dogs not to shit indoors. And if they want to shit indoors, don't fucking sit them behind you so that your employee has to crawl on all fours and pick up their shit while you're filming to your 25,000 viewers. Can you not do that to your Arab employee?
Walking on eggshells.
When the allegations are that you're like an Islamophobe?
Did we not do that?
Well, you guys tried.
If anything, we tried, and she was the one walking on eggshells, like trying to
evading.
Yeah, not say what she's actually thinking. Like just speak. We were.
Poor girl, man. And like she's being so considerate, like she doesn't want to ruin the shot, so she doesn't want to like walk behind them. She goes and she makes sure that she's like fucking crawling and that you can barely see her. Like,
we not do that?
Well, you guys tried.
If anything, we tried, and she was the one walking on eggshells, like trying to
evading.
Yeah, not say what she's actually thinking. Like, just speak. We were having a real conversation.
Were you there? Who was I talking to?
What is she
it's very degrading, just very disrespectful, honestly.
trying to
She's saying that we treated her unfairly, and she's getting her, and our fans are treating her unfairly, and she's a human being. God damn it! I think.
Notice how after every point you have to pause and we have to translate.
Yeah, yeah.
Because we need a whole group. How many people are here? 8 people.
Yeah.
Yeah,
right?
usually a video like this, I put in 2 times speed. I couldn't. This took so much longer than expected watching this. I'm still in my fucking pajamas. I'm still in my sweats, my home Crocs. I surprised the fuck out of me.
You got home Crocs?
Yeah.
Nice.
Would even be willing to take that in. And there were essentially a few days where there was a bit of a confusion within the audience. I got a few kind messages from H3 fans that were essentially like, welcome to the family, which isn't...
Nope, you didn't. No H3 fans said welcome to the family.
Well,
not
I think
cool at all, but
I think some people were waiting to see how she was gonna handle things after the conversation.
There were some people.
We're gonna skip like randomly, guys. Like 30 minutes later. Let's go to here. AB's talking. What does he have to say?
Trisha in the snark community. If they cared about Zionism, they'd be criticizing her, right?
I criticized her. I had a whole fucking live stream about Trisha being a Zionist. You know? But they want to lump all of their critics in together into one monolith. We're all crazy. Everyone's an anti-Semite. No one... everyone loves Trisha. No one's willing to criticize anyone. Let me find my Trisha live stream. Now, I did make a follow-up being like, oh, maybe she's not a Zionist, because I got a bunch of people like telling me on Reddit that like I was wrong and shit. But where is it? Let me find it. I must find it, folks. I might have changed the title, to be honest with you. Come to think of it now. Where is it? Where is it? I'm trying to find it. These are all my live streams. Look at all these live streams, folks. Well, I mean, look, it happened, okay? I had a live stream. I don't need to fucking prove it to anybody. Anybody.
Well, it's me as well. They criticize me for not saying stuff more. But every time I say anything, like we were talking about Rudy, and I gave an example of him being even like further racist towards Arabs. And they always will, whatever I say, they'll use me and the clip of me to fucking spread their narrative as well. It's like, what the fuck do you care about? How could you say you want me to speak up more? Every time I say anything, you just wait for any reaction to clip out of context. That's why I said from now on, I'm not saying fucking shit.
That's
gotta
be
not here at least. I was
infuriating.
gonna say it on my own. I'm not saying it here.
It's all performative. It's just, that's all.
That's why AB doesn't speak up. Because every time AB speaks up, we take clips of him and we yell at him, apparently. That's why he doesn't speak up. Okay, that makes sense. But I thought he used to say that he didn't know what the fuck he was talking about. It's like, I'm not educated enough on the topic, so that's why I don't feel comfortable talking about it. But I would never let AB, or I would never let Zach make a pager joke. Are you crazy? I would never let Hila make Islamophobic jokes. Never.
About Zionism, they'd be criticizing her, right?
Well, it's me as well. They criticize me for not saying stuff more. But every time I say anything, like we were talking about Rudy, and I gave an example of him being even like further racist towards Arabs. And they always will, whatever I say, they'll use me and the clip of me to fucking spread their narrative as well. It's like, what the fuck do you care about? How could you say you want me to speak up more? Every time I say anything, you just wait for any reaction to clip out of context. That's why I said from now on, I'm not saying fucking shit.
That's
gotta
be
not here at least. I was
infuriating.
gonna say it on my own. I'm not saying it here.
It's all performative. It's just.
Man, AB, you had so many opportunities to like correct Ethan and say some fucking badass things and have some fucking badass moments as the Arab, as the Lebanese, as the Muslim guy on the fucking show. You could have fucking had some badass fucking moments correcting Ethan and Hila, but you just chose to sit there quietly. You can't go back in time. You can't fix those moments. I know you think about them. I know they keep you up at night. I know you're like, what if I did this and what if I did that? You didn't. You sat there. You took it. Now you have to sit there and take it for the rest of your life. While your wife, I'm sorry, is made to pick up dog shit on camera. تعموكن خرا من الآخر يعني اثنيناتكن, literally and figuratively. تعموكن خرا. You know what I mean? You didn't defend Palestine properly. You had 2 years to do it. You didn't do it. Show's dying. Teddy Fresh is dying. Teddy Glow's dying. Viewers are gone. Nick the Oreo's your ally. Your wife's picking up shit live on camera. You know what I mean? Like, they don't even have the respect to make her do it off camera. Again, everything. It's a dignified job. You got to look after pets. I pick up after my cats every day. I got to clean their litter box. You know what I mean? I'm picking up cat shit every day. This little guy, this little bastard, him and Nata, you have no idea how much shit they produce in a day. Crazy. I do it every day, not on camera. I don't make my team pick up after my cats on camera while I'm filming, like Nour is walking behind me, like picking up dog shit or cat shit. Can you imagine that? So, AB, you got to live with your decisions, man. That's it. This is who you're going to be. And then what happens when the H3 podcast ends? Because they keep saying they want to quit now. Oh, we want to quit the podcast. We want to quit this. We're going to quit that. What do you do after H3? What is your plan when the show ends?
That's all it is. But how's she going to accuse you of not speaking out about it when you've literally gone your entire life up to a week ago, but not even fucking knowing what it was? I mean,
Well,
what are we doing?
she specifically didn't say that about me. But yeah, the other snarkers have.
Blatantly, if you have a past where you grew up in Israel and you are fully aware of what Israelis are taught.
You grew up in America and you're married to a serviceman, okay? Genocide?
What are Israelis taught? Do you know?
Gee, how's that Iraqi oil taste?
You sound
Because you fucking
so
love it. You're
racist.
bathing in it.
You sound so racist.
She is. But
Like-
she's
What are Israelis taught? Okay, I think that we can very easily find a video. What are Israelis taught about Palestinians? Young age. Here, I'm just gonna write that in YouTube, man. On YouTube. Let's see. Ooh, TRT World. Palestine talks how Israel's education system brainwashes children. Part 1.
I grew up in a kind of a normative Israeli little town in the north.
Wait, I gotta refresh so I can speed it up. I don't know what's happening with my
I grew up
with my browser.
in a kind of a normative Israeli little town in the north. And I was a really good student, so an excellent student even. So I was really immersed. I was really immersed in the system as a student, as a pupil. And the experiences when people ask whether Palestinians or how Palestinians are represented, I mean, the short answer is they're not represented at all. I mean, the only thing that you learn as a child, and actually later as a teenager in high school, is that it's a lot about the Jewish history, which is also limited, and there are the Arabs. I don't even remember using the words Palestinians in school. Arabs was there, and they're always some kind of in a context of being our enemies. So it's really as simplistic.
Hila, why can't you come clean and talk about this shit? This lady's Israeli. She has no problem admitting when she makes a mistake or like admitting the shit that she was taught. By the way, this is super random. This is something that I just want to highlight. Like something people taking accountability, because this is what we want Ethan and Hila to do, right? Or like wanted Ethan and Hila to do. Many years ago, Anna Kasparian was beefing with Aaron Mate, who is the brother of friend of the show, Daniel Mate, children of Gabor Mate, okay? And like she had accused him of like being paid by Russia and all that sort of shit. Well, 5 years later, folks, this was a tweet that Anna put out, and I actually put a comment because I thought it was kind of dope. She said, 5 years ago, I accused Aaron J. Mate of unfounded claims that he was being paid by Russia. While I stupidly and sincerely believed it at the time, no evidence has materialized to prove it. I'm embarrassed by it, and I owe him, along with his readers, a long overdue apology. Aaron Mate responds by saying, hey, Anna, I appreciate that. And I appreciate all the speaking out you've done for Palestine. I, in turn, am sorry for any ad hominem comments I made in response back then. Not how I want to conduct myself. She says, thank you, Aaron. I genuinely appreciate it. Now, what is this an example of? You can hate Anna Kasparian for any reason that you want. She's been a great spokesperson for Palestine. This is an example of someone that is not afraid to reckon with their past, admit when they've made a mistake, and apologize publicly. There's many more things that Anna could apologize for. All I'm saying is props for apologizing for this. Jenk, has apologized for not recognizing the Armenian genocide. He literally said that when I was young, I bought into all the Turkish propaganda. I was an idiot. I bought into what they taught us. I bought into this. I bought into that. I was an idiot, and he apologized for it. And he said, I'm a changed person. That's all that people want to hear from Ethan and Hila, but they refuse to even reckon with that. She refuses to even admit that people are brainwashed in Israel, which means that she's still brainwashed. She still believes all that shit. Everything I want her to say about like regretting the raid in Ramallah, she'll never say it because she doesn't believe it. She doesn't regret it. She does believe that Jews are promised like the land of Israel. She does believe that Israel belongs to them. She does believe that Jews need to outnumber the Palestinians, or else she thinks that the Palestinians are going to kill Jewish people. She believes in all of those things. They believe that Hamas hides bases under hospitals. They believe that Hamas uses people as human shields. They believe all of that shit. So Ator sends 100 ARS and says, famous GIMP, AB last words, I don't give a fuck about the Palestinians. I only care about my family. That's true. He did say that. I mean, he said it as in like he'll put his family first because he was talking about taking care of his like family and stuff. So I get what he meant. But again, I just wanted to show Anna and Jank, people that are often criticized online. We criticize them. We cringe at a lot of the shit that they do. Everybody's out there shitting on them. But for some fucking reason, they have the ability to sometimes recognize at least some of the things that they've said and apologize publicly. Now, switching back over to Hila, you know?
He's mostly dumb, I think. Servicemen, okay? Genocide.
What are Israelis taught? Do you know?
Gee, how's that Iraqi oil taste?
You sound
Because you fucking
so
love it.
racist.
You're bathing in it.
You sound so racist.
She is.
You sound so racist. Okay, so let's see, what are Israelis taught? Please remind us, lady.
Simplistic as that. So that coming out of that system, and of course I have to say that it's in parallel to what you hear from the media, so there's some kind, it's coherent in a way that Arabs are our enemy, and Arabic is a language of which I'm afraid. When I hear Arabic on the street, I feel uncomfortable because it's my enemy. They might hurt me. They want to kill us. They want to throw us all to the sea. And it implements itself in many ways. So there is this enemy that we have as the Jewish Israelis. And in parallel, there is our story as Israelis. And I remember that in every classroom, and I studied in different schools during my life, but there was something very common, and also I saw other schools outside of where I studied, but there was something by the state that the classroom, the way it's organized and designed, is very nationalist, actually. So in every classroom, there is a picture of the map of...
Ooh, is that AI? When was this done? 4 months ago. Fuck, this is AI. Nasty.
Israel. I remember also as a kid looking at that map. It's a huge map. You always see it on the side of next to where the teacher is standing, actually. It's always in front of you. And I didn't know much about the 67 green line and all kinds of things that are actually quite basic. But in the map, it was very, very mildly marked. So I always had thoughts about it. What is that line? But I didn't know, we didn't learn. What you learn is from history books is that there was a war, the 6-day war, and we won that war within 6 days. Very heroic kind of storytelling. The Jewish Israelis against all Arab military just won, and then they don't say occupied, but then we took more of the land that belongs to the Jews. And the storytelling is also always connected and referenced to what we learn in other classes apart from history, which is the Bible. There's a special class that you learn from 2nd grade, and maybe nowadays it's already 1st grade, until the 12th grade, where you graduate. The only place as a child where I would say that the word closely to Palestinians, we have the word in the Bible, it says Plishtim. So these were also our enemies. And then I think the connection that I would make as a kid.
So they're literally taught since they were kids that they're their enemies. Literally, since childhood. This is what Hila was fucking taught in school. This is what she was literally fucking taught since fucking birth. And yet, if we say that, it's anti-Semitic, apparently. To say that Israelis are fucking brainwashed to hate Palestinians, that is anti-Semitic to say that, apparently. While they fucking genocide them and fucking say things like that they're the people of Amalek and we need to fucking kill them and then we're going to cut off their water, their food, their electricity, etc., etc., etc. They're the people, like, we're the light, they're the dark. Human animals, we will treat them as such. Great guy, Yoav Galan. By the way, Hila Klein, great guy, Yoav Galan.
When I started hearing the word Palestinians, I connected it the connotation was to these Plishtim from the Bible who were our enemies. So there are all kinds of linguistic things that are happening. And in addition to this map next to the teacher, there is still always the role of independence, it's called. It's quite a short text, but they print it a bit larger. That was signed on by David Ben-Gurion, the first prime minister of Israel, in 1948, in May 1948, when the Israeli state was announced, founded, approved by the UN. And it's a big historical moment. You learn a lot, like not the details of what happened on the day, but you learn a lot about how that came to be and the world approving us as a state. And this declaration.
Anyways, etc. Back to Hila denying that that Israelis are brainwashed since birth.
She's mostly dumb, I think. But actually, maybe I'm giving her too much credit.
No, most racists are dumb.
But she's not even going like the IDF route. She's just going, you were born
You're
there. There's
Israeli.
some secret shit going on.
It's not you were in the army.
It's not that you're even in the army.
It's like it keeps changing.
It's just you're born there.
Yeah.
So you're fucked.
Yeah. You're fucked
Well,
either
she
way.
says.
No. Again, Adam Friedland, famous anti-Zionist Jewish comedian, was born in Israel. A lot of people are born in Israel. A lot of people, I think he lived in Israel for a while. You can be born in Israel. You can have lived in Israel for a long time. It's all is forgiven if you just come out and say like, yo, that was fucked up. Like Zionism is fucked up. I was kind of brainwashed. I look back at my time in Israel and I realize all of these things. It's fine. Hila didn't choose to be born in Israel. She didn't choose it. I agree with Ethan. Like she didn't pick her spawn point. I get it. But you have chosen your words since the genocide started. You have chosen a lot of the things that you said by your own fucking free will. Okay, you chose to say those fucking things, and it's up to you. You have the ability, you have the power, you have the voice to take them back or to apologize for them, but you don't want to. There's room for growth. There's room for forgiveness. We are a forgiving people. Okay? Some of the strongest advocates for Palestine are Jewish and are Israelis. Ex-Zionists, reformed Zionists. Aitors with another dono says, I don't consider myself to be acting in bad faith. We all know GIMP AB means that he's a sellout. He sold his ideals so he could live in his 21K apartment using his family. Give me a break. I mean, listen, Aitors, we don't want to get too personal over here. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can feel that way, but like, I mean, just that, you know? I hear you. I hear you. I understand why you're upset, you know? As an Arab, as a fellow Lebanese person, I'm upset at AB. And I've called them, I think, worse than GIMP in the past. Like, at this point, I'm just kind of, you know, trying to move on.
He says at one point, this may be, she says it may be controversial, but like, there's a lot of reason that people join the military here and people don't understand. And she explains how sometimes she wants to go first. She says how she wants to talk about more because people in America don't understand how Americans get basically why they go into the army sometimes. They may have some background, whatever it is.
Yeah,
Okay,
there's nuance there. Of course there is.
Yeah,
But there's
but not in Israel.
When you're drafted, by the way, you're drafted into the army. You don't even join.
You don't even have to join the army. You can turn it down. Now I get it. Social pressures, and Hila could have been like, oh, listen, I felt forced, and if I didn't join the military, my family would have treated me weird. I would have been ostracized from society. I didn't want to deal with the social pressure. I felt like I had to do it. Listen, again, forgiven. But she's still out there defending the raid in Ramallah. She's still out there defending that shit.
That's the thing, is there is a visible double standard there where, one is voluntary, one is not.
Huge difference, lady.
Yeah.
And then we just got her off, but she's saying with what they're taught in Israel, she's saying what Rudy's saying. She's saying what Rudy's saying.
About Israel.
That she's upset at me of how I didn't react to it.
She goes, Hila co-signed Rudy saying that Palestinians are taught to kill Jews at birth. And then she goes,
because that's not true, but it is true that Israelis are taught to hate Palestinians. I'm sorry, man. Like, again, it's not my fault that you guys are Israelis at this point. It's not Hila's fault that she's Israeli. It's definitely Ethan's fault that he's Israeli. He chose to fucking go there and become a citizen. So it's your fucking fault that you're Israeli, but like, no, we don't need to fucking hide the truth to not hurt your feelings, okay? You guys are Israelis. Deal with it. Your country's shit, man. You come from a racist piece of fucking shit, genocidal, violent fucking country. Israelis are fucking obnoxious. They're fucking annoying, the vast majority of them. Zionist fucking bastards, okay, who don't mind what's happening in Gaza, who want to take over Gaza, who want to take over my country. Israelis want to take over Lebanon. They're fucking yapping about it all fucking day on Twitter. The Israeli army is currently building a wall within the Lebanese border. They're trying to redraw the Lebanese fucking border. Fuck you. Fuck you. You are taught to believe that this whole fucking region is yours. So enough bullshit. Everyone's fucking woken up to it now, man. No one gives a shit. My only fear is that YouTube is fucking bought by the fucking Israeli government now with that fucking $50 million fucking injection. They're deleting YouTube channels that have archive footage of the genocide in Gaza. Are they going to go after every pro-Palestinian creator at some point? But khalas, fuck you guys. We know you were taught to fucking hate Palestinians. We know you're taught to hate Arabs. We know you're taught to hate Muslims. That's it. The whole world fucking knows. The whole world knows, which is why your fucking Teddy Glow brand is fucking flopping, which is why the podcast is dying. You were just bitching about this yesterday, Hila. So just reckon with what it is that fucking happens in Israel. Everyone fucking knows. Everyone knows what you're taught. Look, khalas ya ammi.
Israel need to apologize
for what they're taught in Israel.
For what? Well, no, she goes on. She didn't even get to that
let's
part.
hear it. It's right
no,
here.
it's actually insane. Yeah.
It's crazy.
From a young age, about Palestinians.
This is you guys. The irony of this part is unbelievable.
So go back like
I
2 seconds.
got to stand back. Now remember.
Yeah.
You know, it is a comment, but also it's not speaking out enough. It is not. Blatantly, if you have a past where you grew up in Israel and you are fully aware of what Israelis are taught from a young age about Palestinians, you have the knowledge. You actually have.
She's right. Sorry, Ethan. Sorry, Hila, but she's right. She's right. Even though she's saying the same thing Rudy Giuliani said, yeah, it applies to Israelis. Fucking totally, it applies to Israelis, man. They're still shocked. Like, why don't people feel bad for Israelis? Why don't they see us as humans? Because everything that Israelis do on a daily basis makes me question their fucking humanity. Again, the #1 song charting on the Israeli Billboard, calling Palestinians rats and the people of Amalek, the children of Amalek, and that they're going to get killed. Utfu, they're spitting on Palestinians and Arabs and Muslims. Social media trends, making fun of Arabs. That is not a society, man. That is a fucking sick and diseased fucking society that has no place in the fucking world, man. I'm sorry. Fuck that country. What up, bunka cats?
What are they taught about Palestinians, huh?
Bitch? What are they taught? What?
Oh my God, she just said, what are they taught? And she just called her the B word.
You actually have.
And what are they taught about Palestinians, huh?
Bitch? What are they taught? What? Do you know? You don't know shit.
By the way,
you don't know anything.
What are they taught, bitch? Oh my God, fucking. This is a fucking crazy ass Zionist, man. That's what fucking happens. Fucking pussies inviting me onto their show twice, and they refuse my conditions of not wanting to drop the fucking lawsuits, not even showing what Chris Kunzler says. Fucking cowards. And then they re-invited me the second time when they thought I would like be dumb enough to like ally myself with them. Fucking idiots. Fucking Zionists. I can't believe I gave you guys the time of day. I actually gave you. I keep giving you advice on how to apologize and what to fucking say. Apologize for the fucking illegal raid you did in Ramallah, you fucking pieces of shit. We're gonna go way harder now. That's it. We're done. I'm done being nice to the H3 podcast, man. I'm done. I tried being nice. There's no point. These people are fucking sick in the head.
Actually have.
And what are they taught about Palestinians, huh?
Bitch? What are they taught? What? Do you know? You don't know shit.
By the way,
you don't know anything.
Fuck your country, Hila. Fuck your country. Fuck your country. The whole world fucking hates your country. The whole world fucking hates your country. That's why no one wants to fucking work with you and your shitty fucking brands anymore. People are done. Keep being defensive about it. Instead of saying, yeah, I come from a fucking shitty country, try to convince everyone else that they're crazy. See how that works for you. Bunker Cat says, 2-2's my word, Krosky. Mandem is Herbert, fam. I no idea what that means, but Bunker Cat, we love you. We love you over here, Bunker. Debunker Cat. W's in the chat for Bunker.
Dude, she's doing the exact same thing. It's just the irony is overwhelming. I'm like freaking out. She goes, actually, it's crazy that Rudy thinks this about Palestinian kids. But anyway, all kids who are born in Israel are brainwashed to hate Palestinians. So, love the consistency. Oh, I got a plate. I got beans and rice on the side.
Dude, this looks like an IV.
You know what? I would just hook this up to my veins. I don't even need to taste it. Just pump it in.
What the fuck is this? Like boba? What the fuck is this? Anyways, there's so much, guys. What time is it? It's been 2.5 hours. Toronto accent. 2-2's my word, Krosky. Mandem is Herbert, fam.
Racism, everybody.
Yeah.
Enjoyed the racist show.
This is part of what's so frustrating me is like
racism, everybody, racism. Like, honestly, you deserve the Teddy Glow flop at this point. Like, Hila, you've had 2 years to fucking reckon with everything. Just be like, yeah, Israelis are taught fucking to hate Palestinians. It's wrong. It's fucked. I can't believe I was part of that system. Oh my God. It's so fucked up. And if I contributed to that in any way, shape, or form by like accidentally like fucking trying to excuse away this genocide by saying certain things, I'm so fucking sorry. I'm mortified. But no. What do you know about Israel, bitch? What do you know about what I lived through, huh? What do you know about what we're taught? It's like, fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck Teddy Glow. Fuck all that shit, man. You want me to feel bad for you because you can't sell any fucking mascara? You're too fucking cowardly to apologize for what you did. You're too fucking cowardly. So what is it that you want? You want people to feel bad for you and buy your fucking makeup?
They've found a way to, like, anti-Semitism isn't racist all of a sudden. It's just a white cis person who's woke and cares about all this stuff. All of a sudden, it's like all this. She unlearns everything she's ever known about racism and prejudices. How do I insert the straw into this thing?
Carefully.
How do I?
Oh, you open it up. It's a Ziploc bag.
Wait, how do I get in here?
Let's skip a little bit.
Have preyed on the Americans' Islamophobia rather than
She's so smart
the
and
reasons
well-read.
behind it. And so I think that all of that is sort of interconnected in my opinion.
What's interconnected?
It's all interconnected, man.
All right, Chris,
Everything-
take it.
If you think about it, everything is interconnected, isn't it?
True.
Oh,
Like the
shit,
Force.
bro.
I'm gonna. Well, you know, I don't want to drop a truth bomb on you.
That would be the
guys.
perfect retort from Chris. Actually, if you think about it, everything's interconnected. Anyway,
God.
what's next?
Wait, hold on. I don't have that in my notes. Hold on.
Let's see how Chris cleans this one up.
That you have to appreciate that many people in American and British society enjoy the killing of people that they deem as others. You hear it.
Yes. What?
He is a goddamn professional.
They love. You have to reckon with the fact that Americans love killing.
There are some people that like killing. I mean, that's true.
I mean, he's not fucking wrong. What the fuck? Based Kunzler.
Sure. Yeah, there's horrible people out there.
He said Americans.
In their rhetoric
And British
about how...
people. And
well,
you
these
know
are-
what? And I appreciate that he's not just throwing the Yanks under the bus like a lot of British people do. He's acknowledging his own flaws as well.
You guys were there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, I really do appreciate his advocacy for Palestine, and he does know his shit, and I agree with majority of what he says. It's just funny. I think a lot of times when he's listening to her, he's trying to find a way. Like, he's listening for
To
like
get it back
what
on the
word could I?
rails. That's
could
why I said he
tie
should
it
have jumped
yeah.
in more. Like
I actually appreciate Chris Kunzler. That's why we're doing a 4-hour episode just shitting on him, calling him Chris Kunzler. Chris Kunzler. AB, this is what you look. AB and Tahmar. He's like, I support Palestine. Hey, I want people to like me. I like Chris Kunzler. Then he participates in a 4-hour video live stream that's just shitting on Chris Kunzler, making fun of everything about the fucking guy. I actually like him, but I'm gonna help Ethan with research to make fun of this guy. Like, do you understand where you're sitting? Like, you're so hard on the fence that it's like up your fucking butthole, dude. Like, what the fuck is going on, AB? How could you be like, I love Chris Kunzler, I respect them. Also, hey, Ethan, here's all this research. Let's make fun of Chris Kunzler for 4 hours. Which is it, AB? Do you like Chris Kunzler or do you not like Chris Kunzler? Or, oh, I get it. You like Chris Kunzler, but you also work for Ethan, who wants to make fun of Chris Kunzler for 4 hours. That's what you're going to do. Very nice. Are you going to watch the full interview on your live stream and show the audience what he actually said, or are you not going to do that? What's the point anymore, man? What are you doing? What are you doing, you fucking... Let's be nice. It's late, guys. It's late. It's 11:40. It's 11:40.
So nice when he like could see that the wheels were just spinning.
Yeah, yeah.
And he just moved it along a little
the
bit.
evil, monstrous terrorists who are responsible for the violence that's inflicted upon them and such, rather than ever confronting, like...
Ely Internet says, Dan is still my biggest disappointment. Yeah, me too. I used to really like Dan. Dan used to seem like smart. I used to think Dan, like back in the day, I used to think Dan would have been a great host for like a political podcast. Dan and Cam and some of the crew could have hosted like a podcast together. It would have been really fun. Very disappointed in Dan because I expected the most from him because I thought he was the smartest out of all of them. You know, disappointed in AB because he's Lebanese, but Dan I felt was actually like smart, and I felt he was an actual fucking liberal. I thought he was an actual leftist, but he's not. He's not a leftist. He's a fake leftist.
Hang on a second. This look just terrible.
Hey, oh, just skip. Chris Kunzler is about to make a good point. Let's fucking skip. Can't let my audience hear why I'm a Zionist.
For the violence that's inflicted upon them and such, rather than ever confronting, like, hang on a second, this look is terrible.
You can hear Dan in the background like, yeah. Because, yeah, like, Dan, it's so painful for Dan to hear someone that actually knows what they're talking about. Like, yeah, how dare he try to teach her something?
The violence that's inflicted upon them and such, rather than ever confronting, like, hang on a second, this look is terrible.
You hear that?
He's doing the classics. How do you segue out of that? So he just goes to like the closest knowledge base he has and then like does his thing on it.
So we called it. He's doing the classics. He's just doing the classics.
But and then I'm not even blaming him. I mean, how the fuck do you even have a conversation with somebody like this?
I feel like they both weren't listening to each other.
I don't. There's no way.
For so long, right?
You're right. Every time he says something, I don't think she's listening either.
They said their biggest contention
Israel and against the genocide.
Again, I think I continued to.
Guys, I'm going to interrupt this broadcast for 1 second to ask you guys and take advantage of the 350 people that are watching live right now. To ask you guys to subscribe to the gaming channel. Let's fucking go. Do Not Worry Gaming. I'm about to share the link in the live chat. Listen, there's 350 of you. I need 3 of you guys to subscribe to the channel right now. I'm pinning the link on top of the live chat. Do Not Worry Gaming. We are not going to continue this reaction until I get 3 subscribers. 3 of you. If you like gaming, folks, we out here playing Sifu. We're playing some Kung Fu games. We're playing The Quarry. I mean, we're done with The Quarry. A water park marathon. Okay, I might still do one more water park simulator stream. Dark Souls 2 is coming soon. A South Park game is coming soon. Trucking simulator, folks. All sorts of simulators. Maybe Frog Detective 3. Yeah, like the stream too. Okay, let's see. Any subscribers to the gaming channel? One more. We just need one more, folks. One more sub. You're doing it. You're making it happen. So, what? There we go. Keep subbing. You know what? Don't stop. Don't stop. We did it. But don't stop subbing, guys. Help your brother out. I've been stuck at 1,000, 150 for weeks now. Beautiful. The numbers changed. I love it. Thank you. Love you guys. We also have memberships on that channel. Exclusive member streams for all of you guys. So if you guys want, hey, we do a lot of fun stuff on that channel. I'm going to stop promoting it. Don't forget, gaming channel. Support the gaming channel. Allie Dawning sends a $5 dono. So generous. Thank you so much, Allie. Very sweet of you. She says, they're so mean. Oh my God, I'm so ashamed. I loved them for a decade. I regret every dime I've given them. I feel like we created a monster. We did. We did help create a monster. Again, I'm always, every time I talk about H3, I'm tempted to just bring out my Teddy Fresh and just like put it on here as a fucking stack and be like, what did we do? What did I do? I legit spent like a couple thousand on Teddy Fresh clothes. You know what I mean? Like a lot of money. It's pretty shameful. I've tried to make up for it, you know, as of late, but like shit, you know, you can't, how do you undo that? But Ali, we can spend our time and at least, you know, calling them out, correcting them on their Zionism, not letting them get away with shit. And, you know, maybe they'll learn. Matthew Valeska sends $5 as well and says, I will only drop Do Not Worry podcast like I did H3 if you start to glaze Argentina. I got no reason to glaze Argentina. I don't even like the Argentinian football team. TP Ajax sends €2 and says, I fear his crash out might lead to a heart attack. I mean, look, it's definitely not healthy for him. He looks unhealthy. Can you imagine, like, just marinating and immersing yourself in, like, negative online comments for 2 years? He's just been obsessing over Reddit and what people are saying about him. Like, it drove me crazy. Like, a few days of that drove me insane. Ethan's been doing that for 2 years, so he's definitely causing himself anxiety, stress, things that can lead to fucking heart attacks and strokes, man. Like, guys got to be fucking careful. He's not looking after his health. And instead of, like, calming him down, Hila, as his spouse, like, just makes it worse. She shoves that stuff in his face. She participates in the trolling and in the bullying with him. They both read negative comments together. They both fucking sit there and sulk and, like, just absorb all this negativity. And they enable each other. They're a couple that enables each other. Like, if one of them was like, hey, don't engage with the stuff, fucking let it go. But they don't. They both engage with it. They both participate in the hate. And by doing so, they create more hate. They send hate towards people, then those people send hate back towards them. And then it's back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And yeah, it cannot be fucking healthy, man. That cannot be fucking healthy. How could it be?
Ask the question. They said their biggest contention with me was the indoctrinated from birth or programmed from birth statement. And so, okay.
Oh, I didn't say that was my biggest. I mean, I had a lot that I brought up.
Fair enough. Deleted.
That one was bad. Yeah. That
Yo, thank you for subbing. We just got like 13 subscribers on the gaming channel. Fuck yeah, let's go. Keep going, guys. Keep going. Keep doing it. Much love. Thank you. Finally. Ooh, that number's changed. Let's get to 1,200.
That's probably the worst.
That clip because it wasn't just them. Again, I continue to have this fear of. Or not fear. I continue to be concerned with the amount of H3 fans who could be potentially Zionists who themselves who are incredibly afraid of anti-Semitism, and Ethan potentially playing into that, pointing the finger at their content creators, saying they're anti-Semitic, because it was not just Ethan who sent that.
So hold on. People criticize her for saying Jews are programmed at birth to support Israel. And other people besides me also were criticizing her for that. Her theory.
Let's skip to the end, man. I'm fucking tired.
I'd be like, oh, what are you doing? Oh no, like kind of.
Is that what you did when you talked to me?
Yeah.
It's all hinging on her having no fucking clue what she's talking about.
Total moron.
But the chat makes a great
perspective. That's sort of how a lot of people will always immediately view me.
Hasn't changed.
And sometimes
he's literally just focusing on what she's saying, even though, and I was watching Chris's live stream and he made a good point. Like, Chris is the one who invited her on her show. Ethan and Hila called her a Nazi. They had no criticism for Chris Kunzler for apparently platforming who they call and who they deem to be a Nazi. No, they have no smoke for Chris. They have nothing for Chris. They don't want to call him out because they know he's going to fucking drop a TikTok and fucking shit on Ethan, and it's going to get, an incredible amount of engagement, etc., etc. They don't want to poke the bear. They don't want to fuck with Chris. They're just going for who they deem to be an easy target, and an easy target for harassment. She's already been getting a lot of fucking harassment from the H3 community. They just want to send more her way and probably scare her that there's going to be another lawsuit. Ethan is already currently suing 3 other female creators. What's the 4th lawsuit? The lawyer's already on retainer. You know what I mean? What's the 4th lawsuit? What's the 4th female creator to just fucking, sue for defamation at this point?
it's like you just can't escape from the initial.
If people think you're dumb, it's because you're fucking dumb and don't know shit.
No, you're very dumb.
You've yapped for 4 hours and you fully exposed.
If you guys, someone reshare the link to the Discord and I'll repin it to the top of the live chat. If one of the mods can do that, I'll repin it.
Yourself as being a total moron.
But the chat makes a great comment. Steiny is better at poker, though.
I defeated him.
That's an excellent.
I defeated him one-on-one. I mean, that's just unproven.
I would go to play poker.
I annihilated him.
So also sometimes you are just the stupid girl. You have to be aware of that and be aware of where your shortcomings are, where you are naive or ignorant, and all of that. But
I hate to point this out, but Ethan is bad at poker.
Everyone, it's like her whole thesis here.
All of the
part because it's all hinging on her having no fucking clue what she's talking about.
This
about
room of like
poker master,
and all of these like basic level haters are like, he sucks at poker.
Oof, I'm tired, guys.
I kind of like that thought.
But just shows how dumb and shitty her research is. Why does he even think I'm dumb? Anyway, Ethan's a great poker player and he loves The Godfather and he reminds me of my dad
and Scarface.
Yeah, I
as you guys have seen, I've never DM'd him. Girl with a microphone. Actually, there's one clip I need to show of her. She annihilated her.
see. He says one thing of information and they parrot the information within minutes. Where
anyways, that's enough. Shout out to Chris for giving Madison like a safe space to express herself. You know what I mean? A second chance to get on a live stream and maybe not have like a horrible experience. The community in there, like Chris's community, and a lot of you guys are also part of Chris's community. Made her feel very welcome, made her feel very safe, which is the important thing right now. After, a couple of weeks of like harassment, it's nice to get a little bit of love in the live chat. And if I participated in making Madison feel like she look, again, I'm not a huge fan of the video that she made. I think she made some pretty bad points. I wasn't a fan of her appearance on the H3 podcast. I'm not going to lie about that, but I also understand that she was really stressed out. They weren't the best conditions. I can't seem to, let me try to pin you guys the live stream, the Discord link myself. Someone told me that the Discord link wasn't working for them in the comments today, but I'm not gonna lie about that, but I also understand that she was really stressed out. I don't know why that was happening. Let me try to link you. Let me try to link you the Discord myself. That might be it. Discord invite, right? Let me know if that's it. Join our Discord. And don't forget to subscribe to my gaming channel. Folks, to everybody who joined us today, thank you. It was kind of a last minute live stream. Just wanted to react to some of this. Again, H3 is losing their mind. This whole thing, I hope they're done with this with the Cruel World Happy Mind. Sorry, I'm a little bit tired. I'm a little bit sleepy. To everybody. Okay, so this might be the link. Let's see. Let me pin this one instead. Is that the better link to use? No, it should be the same thing. Okay. So everyone, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much to everybody who donated. That's fucking awesome of you. To everybody who joined our membership or gifted memberships. Thank you so much. We love you so much. I'm going to try to do a members live stream tomorrow, actually, during the day. And I have some fun topics that we can talk about for like a main live stream, but I don't know if they're enough for a full live stream, so I'm going to think about it tomorrow. I'm going to try my best to do a members live stream tomorrow. Members, stay tuned. It might be a little bit earlier than usual. Much love to everyone, to all our members, to all our patrons. We love you. Hope you guys had fun. I felt like it was maybe a little bit disorganized, but like the video is all over the place. Like the whole thing, everyone's talking over each other. Hope you guys had a good time. Maki loves you all. Maki sends his love. No paywall apology coming. I'm fucking sleepy as shit, man. I'm tired. I can barely sleep. Good night, everybody. We love you. Support to everybody. Shout out to Chris Kunzler for the for all the videos, for the fun times, and for becoming an official enemy of H3 now. You know what I mean? I'm in good company, man. It's fun. You know what I mean? Good night, everyone. Love you all. I will see you tomorrow. And as always, do not